What's up, guys, and welcome back to the Tim's Sports Talk. And today we have another play-by-play. It is the Los Angeles Chargers hosting the Baltimore Ravens. One of the best teams in the league, versus one of the best teams always on paper that cannot find a way to actually win games when they need it. The Chargers are one of the most talented teams you've seen, where it just doesn't ever seem to be put together. Where meanwhile, the Ravens are like the opposite. Not necessarily that their lack of talent, but a lot of times they have injuries and they have to fight through things, and yet somehow they always end up with a pretty solid record at the end of the year. And obviously they've won a Super Bowl in the last decade too, so there you go. Or right on the cusp of the last decade, 2012. What up, everybody? Buffalo sold, but Philly had refs too. Yeah, I heard something about... I didn't watch that one, but yeah, I heard that the refs helped out the Eagles, but whatever. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Let me get a poll going. Who do you got? Who do you got? You got the Ravens, or do you have the Chargers? This is just, it's hard to bet against the Ravens here. But a part of me wants to. I'm taking the Chargers at home. I'm taking the upset tonight. I mean, obviously, I think this is a game that the Ravens should be favored. But they're on the road. They're traveling across country. Chargers at home. They're talented. I'm taking them. I'm taking Justin Herbert and the Chargers tonight. Let's go with the upset, because why not? I think it'll be a tie. Yeah. Eagles getting that win. We got me money. Nice. Well done. But what up? What up, Ty? What up, Redskins man? What up, Rennie? What up, Antoinette? What up, Matthew? What up, Daniel? What up, Bod? How's it going? How the heck in 2 games receivers dropped a clear touchdown against the Eagles? Fixes in. Good for the Eagles, dude. Good for the Eagles. You know what I mean? In order to get lucky, you got to be good. All right? And that is what's going on with the Eagles. It's just like Tom Brady. Like, Tom Brady had a lot of luck in his day, but he also had some bad luck, right? You got to think of, like, that catch with David Tyree and stuff like that. But, I mean, the Tuck rule and just how many things bounced his way over his career. So sometimes you got to be lucky before you can be, you got to be good before you get lucky, or in order for the luck to actually matter, right? I'm a Vikings and Browns fan, so Chargers for the dub. There you go. Man, the freaking Browns let me down today, dude. You guys lost to the freaking Broncos. But it's not about that you lost. It's just your defense stunk it up. Like, I had your defense on fantasy. My fantasy team was pretty mid this week. Oh, it sucked. So probably going to lose. Unless Gus Edwards and Justin Tucker lay a complete egg tonight. I'm only up by like 8 with those guys left for the opponent. Josh Allen got you 40 in fantasy. Well done. Well done. Mahomes did okay for me. He was mid, right around average, right around projected. So I'll take it. Let's get these Ravens depth chart and Chargers depth chart. Have we watched any Chargers games this year? Yeah, apparently we have. I don't remember which one. Oh, wait, it's just coming to me. Oh, I do remember watching this team. Was it against the Broncos? Or was it against, like, the Chargers or something? No, not the Chargers, against the Jets. I don't remember. But anyway, looking at the depth charts here, it looks like the Chargers coming in fully healthy. I don't see any notable injuries on this team. Scott Matlock, a rotational defensive tackle, is out right now. Isaiah Spiller, their young running back, he is out. But, of course, they still have Eckler and Kelly. Looks pretty healthy right now for the Jets. Moving on to the Ravens. They do not have Marlon Humphrey, which is a big deal. They're at corner. They'll have to rely on Ronald Darby. or maybe Rock Ya-Sin. We'll see who they come in at the next, who the backup corner is actually. Maybe both will probably get in there and play. Ronald Darby, he can play. He's got some up and down. Same with Rock Ya-Sin. So not bad backups, but obviously neither of them are Marlon Humphrey caliber. And then looking at their starting offense, it looks like they're coming in pretty healthy. Zay Flowers, Rashad Bateman, and Nelson Aguilar at starting receivers. They got Ronnie Stanley tonight, which is important. Their left tackle, Morgan Moses at right. So that offensive line looking stout right now. They do not have Mark Andrews, though. Mark Andrews put on IR last week, season-ending injury. So they'll have to rely on Isaiah Likely and Charlie Kohler as their two tight ends. And, of course, Patrick Ricard at fullback. Gus the Bus Edwards starting tonight at running back. Keaton Mitchell, the rookie running back, backing him up. So that's what we got for now. Over under 49.5. I think that's high. These two defenses are pretty stout, but so are the offenses. Do I see this game going like 27-24? I don't think so. I think this goes under the 49.5, and I would take the Chargers +3 is where I would sit. And it opened at 46.5, so it's actually raised recently for the over, which is very... I guess Marlon Humphrey makes that big of a difference for both teams. But losing Mark Andrews for the Ravens should be a pretty big hit. I don't know. I think that's just high. 49.5. 27-24. I don't know. I think it's probably going to be more like 23-20. Maybe 23-17 or something. But anyway, that's my thoughts. Did they hire Del Taco or something? Yeah. Yeah, the Browns, right? They must have. Denver's on fire. Bills found every way to lose that game. Such a Bills move. I would never bet on the Chargers. They have the best bad QB in history, right? The Bills played more soft zone on the last drive than we do. Oh, my goodness. Former DC Defenders wide receiver Clarence Blair has been signed to the Falcons 53-man roster. Ooh, good defender getting signed to the NFL. Good for him. Bills missed 2 field goals. Refs didn't call the horse collar on Reddick. Josh threw a pick on his own territory. Gabe Davis and Josh Allen weren't on the same page on the third down throw. Wow. Fall apart, eh? That's amazing. Bills are the new Chargers? Yeah. Bills need to fire DC. How we doing today? What's up, Hassan? How are you doing, bro? How are you? We should be getting kickoff here shortly. We got 27 of you already in the chat. If you haven't already, hit that like button. Appreciate it. And we should be getting kicked off any minute here in Los Angeles. There's Justin Herbert, who's having a very good statistical season, as he normally does. 19 touchdowns with 5 interceptions, 2,600 yards on the year. Lamar Jackson, not bad himself, 2,400 yards, 12 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. But, of course, you know, he gets it done with his legs. I wonder what he has this year as far as total for rushing. He's up 535 yards on the ground as well as 5 touchdowns. So a little, yeah, he's on pace to compete with the last couple of years. Not on pace to get to 1,000, which he has done in the past, but staying healthy this year, which is good. And I'm rooting for him to stay healthy the remainder. You know, good for Lamar Jackson, dude. You know, Lamar Jackson was talked about needing to be moved positions when he came into the league. He stuck to it. Now he's one of the top-notch quarterbacks in this league, and he's on an 8-3 team right now, tied for first in the conference, leading right now, number 1 seed in the conference according to tie breaks. So good for the Ravens, dude. Bengals have an excuse. Bills do not. Yeah. Bills need to stop being stupid. Who would have thought the Bengals and Bills would have missed the playoffs this season? I mean, the Bengals don't really have an excuse, though. Now they do, but they were struggling even before Joe Burrow got hurt. So they don't really have that excuse anymore. Did you see this? They signed Ovechkin jersey I got? I didn't, but that's awesome. The Colts are the 7th seed right now. That is the biggest shock to me anyway. And good for Anthony Richardson. I haven't watched any Colts this year. I don't think they have any primetime games. or maybe they had one I had to miss. I don't remember, but good for Anthony Richardson. He is an athletic freak. Basically the same vein as a Lamar Jackson, but bigger. And like he's like a he's literally like Lamar Jackson, Cam Newton combined, which is pretty wild. Like the Cam Newton size, but the speed and agility of Lamar. So good for him. All right, here we go. Justin Tucker getting ready to kick it off. Chargers will get the ball first. Here we go. Anthony Richards on IR. Yeah, sorry. Didn't mean that he's playing now, but it's just still good for him in the Colts. But yeah, he hasn't played in a month. But I'm just saying, like but they were winning with him in the game, so I didn't know that he. But I'm just saying, good for him and the Colts. But yeah, you're right. I don't watch them, but I did know he was hurt. But when he played, he was still shockingly good. Like he started the year off like gangbusters. But here we go. In the shotgun, 3 receivers to the left. Eckler in motion, takes a snap, handoff up the middle is Eckler, and Eckler meets Patrick Queen and Roquan Smith in the hole. Chargers are going to join the funk of the trash teams after tonight. That's funny. Send to the Discord general and tag you, Tim, if you want to check it out. All right. Sounds good. 2nd and 8 here for the Chargers in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the left. Now Everett goes in motion to the right. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle here is Kelly. Kelly will dive ahead for a gain of about 2.5 up to the 29.5 yard line. So 3rd and a long 5 coming up here for the Chargers. Here we go. 3rd and 5. Man in motion is Keenan Allen. 3 receivers bunched to the left now. Herbert takes a snap. 4-man rush. Steps back. Has time. Has to escape now. And throwing it deep down the right side. Has a man wide open. Is Palmer. No, excuse me. Everett. Tight ends wearing number 7 are always confuse me. But 1st and 10. Big play there. 31 yards. Justin Herbert. Good protection in front of him. Had enough time through on the run. Ooh, and took a shot at the end of the play. But Everett, just a simple deep crosser. Find the opening in the zone. 1st down up to the 39-yard line. Allen in motion right to left. Eckler on his right. Herbert takes a snap, drops back to pass, looking, stepping up, avoids the rush, throws it over the right side. It's Eckler in the flat. Eckler will just do what he can to run forward, gets a gain of about 3.5, 4 yards. And 2nd down and 6 coming up at the Baltimore 35. The NFC South is really bad too. The NFC South, yeah. Yeah, the Saints just lost to the Falcons too, didn't they? Yeah, the Falcons-Saints game showed how bad that division is. Go Chargers win today. What up, Jose? Here we go. In the pistol. Parham in motion, right to left. Takes a snap. Hand off to the left side. And then cuts it up the middle is Eckler. Eckler meets the line. Ooh, spins off a tackler. Still going. Wow, he turned a 2-yard gain into about a 5-yard gain. Setting up 3rd and short. Eckler. It's just disappeared in the middle of all those big boys there for a second. You just see rumblings like in a bush. A lot of movement in there, and you couldn't quite see where he was, and all of a sudden he pops out, and he's a 5-yard gain. 3rd down and short. Less than a yard. In the shotgun. Herbert then switches underneath center. Takes a snap. Handoff to the left side. Eckler has a blocker in front, and he will get the 1st down easily up to the Baltimore 24-yard line. Good stretch play there by the Chargers. Worked to perfection. I mean, you have a big dude like Justin Herbert. Everybody ready for you to just go up the middle, maybe with a QB sneak. Instead, you hand it out there to Eckler. Eckler gets a nice pulling tackle out there and just follows him to the 1st down marker. Everett in motion, right to left, 2 receivers each side now. Herbert in the shotgun. Takes a snap, 4-man rush. Has time, throws it over the right side, has his man wide open. Is Keenan Allen. He falls ahead for a gain of 9.5 or so, maybe. Yeah, just short of the first down marker inside the 15, and there you go into the red zone for the first time today. Chiefs fan here. I'm sorry for any Chargers fan. What's up, Cameron? NFC South has been bad for the last 2 years. Yeah, ever since Brady left. Here we go. In the shotgun. Actually, even with Brady there, weren't they struggling? Didn't he barely get into the playoffs? Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle is Kelly. Kelly will get another first down. This one goes for about 2.5 yards. Gets the forward progress whistle. So, first down up to the 12-yard line. Tim, who are better, the Chargers or Static Shock? Shout out Static Shock. Dang, Ronald Darby still starting? Yes, he is. He is not that old. How old is he? 29, 30? Man in motion. Davis. 2 receivers each side. Now he goes in motion to the right. They're going to jet sweep it to him. He has to escape, get around, and he does. But good tackle there. Good job. A yard and a half. It was Steve. No. Yeah, Kyle Van Noy had a shot at him, but he could not quite get there. And then it was Brandon Stevens, the corner, coming up and making the tackle. In the shotgun, Justin Herbert. 2 receivers each side. Bunch formation here. Man in motion is Guyton. 3 receivers to the left. Takes a snap, drops back, steps up, avoids the rush, rolling to his right. Has time, now keeps it himself, and he goes out of bounds. Ooh. He takes a hit when he looked like he was out of bounds, but no flag thrown. And it will be third down and manageable here. Yeah, a lot of pushing and shoving. Now here comes flags. Chargers fans, or Chargers line, not happy that the flag's not thrown, and they're making things known that they're not happy. I mean, I have to get a better look at it. It did look like he was out of bounds when he got hit, but maybe not. Let's see. Stone. Yeah, I mean, it's close. Yeah, never mind. That's a technicality. I think it was a good no call looking at the replay. His feet was all the way out of bounds, but technically he didn't touch out of bounds until already Rock Ya-Sin decided. Brandon Staley is hot right now. He's upset that why is his man the only one getting called out of that whole mess, and they lose 15-yard Yeah, but he's already committed at that point. Why is everybody saying like, oh, his foot was clearly down? Yeah, but that's fine, but his motion's already going forward. You have no idea what's going to happen at that point. I think it's a good no call. Everybody's saying that he should have called it, but I mean, he's already going forward at that time. Here we go. Herbert takes a snap on 3rd and 19 after the penalty. He just has to throw it in the dirt, and the Chargers will have to settle for a field goal here. That penalty, you got to keep your head when the offensive line. I understand you want to protect your quarterback. You want to get in there. You want to mix it up. But a 15-yard penalty was costly there. Instead of 3rd and 4, you got 3rd and 19. I mean, there's a lot of pushing and shoving at the end of that play. I don't know how you just call one player for that. The marker said second down, but no, it should not be second down. It should have been third down. It definitely should have been third down because the penalty happened after the play. So now it should be 4th and 19. Brandon Staley upset, but it's not second down. So Cameron Dicker will come on to attempt the field goal. He's at 95% in his career, 39-yard field goal from the right hash. A lot of weird stuff going on. But it looks like the Chargers will have to settle for a field goal. Here we go. We have the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. And the Chargers will go on the board first here, 3-0, with 9:03 to go in the first quarter. Very strange series of events. A late hit that was not quite called, and then you got just a lot of pushing and shoving, and then somehow the Chargers are the only ones that get called for a flag when there was a lot of pushing and shoving at the end of that play. On both sides, you were seeing a lot of guys shoving people, hitting people in the face, a lot of stuff going on, and yet the Chargers get hit with it, and it is a 3-point game. You're the best content. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Tim, who are better the Chargers? Yeah. Bucks won division last year with 9-8 record and then got stomped by Dallas in round 1. Yeah. Did you see that exciting Patriots-Giants game? I saw that it was 10-7, but yeah, I didn't actually watch the game. Darby seems older. We probably aged him some. Yeah. I mean, how old actually is he? I would imagine he's like, what, 29? Like, I don't think he's all that old. But I could be wrong. Maybe he's like 35. Yeah, 29 years old. I'm up 101-47 in one league. My opponent has Keenan Allen, DJ Moore, and Madison. Am I good? I think so. I think you're good. Bad teams get bad calls. Yes, they do. What up, 10,000 noodles? Soon more. I have Keenan Allen, but I'm up a lot already. But I think you will be okay. Good. Think Kellen Moore will be a good coach for the Chargers? No. I don't. I'm not the biggest Kellen Moore guy. I'm not the biggest one. I think he was highly overrated over there in Dallas, in my opinion. And then he's now in LA, right? He's the offensive coordinator right now for the Chargers, right? And yeah, Kellen Moore OC. I mean, right now they're 4-6. I mean, Herbert's having a pretty good year, but where do they rank in offense? I have no idea. Let's see. Let's go NFL stats, team stats, complete leaders. Chargers right now rank, according to yards per game, looks like about 10th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11th in the league. I mean, where were they last year? I mean, last year they were even higher. 23 points a game. Where are they this year? 25.9. So they have a field goal more, but they're basically at the same yards per game as it currently stands. I don't know. It just seems like it's a pretty neutral move. I bet if you even go back to 2021, it's probably similar. Yeah, they were at 390 at 27.9 points per game. So, yeah, Kellen Moore seems to be pretty overrated, but that's just me, I guess. Hey, Tim, Alabama had one hell of a Hail Mary, don't you think? And the Milrow, is that how you say his name? To the left side of the end zone? That was wild. All right, so it was a touchback and then the 25-yard line. What in the world? The Chargers have to call timeout on the first play of the defensive side? The Chargers are a disaster. They're wasting a timeout on the first play coming out of a timeout? Or coming out of a setup? And they've already had to use... What's going on? Oh, my God. Immediately, you have 12 people in formation. That's just ridiculous. You can't be that incompetent. Who's the DC for the Chargers? Derek Ansley? I mean, come on. The first defensive play of the game, you already have a penalty? Well, it should have been a penalty if you didn't have to waste a timeout. Do you have a Super Bowl prediction? I'm going to go... What did I say? I think I got Eagles-Dolphins. That's where I'm going. 2 receivers each side. Man in motion is likely to the left now. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle is for Mitchell. Mitchell gets the start. He gets spun down for a gain of about 4.5 yards. Keaton Mitchell getting the first handoff of the day. Interesting. There's Todd Monken who is being big praised right now for this Ravens offense. They go hurry up right out of the gate. Put Zay Flowers in motion, takes a snap, and Lamar Jackson keeps it, running up the field and diving ahead for a gain of about 7. So they faked the jet sweep to Zay Flowers. First down, Ravens. Good to see you on a Ravens stream. Yeah. Brandon Staley said he's in charge of calling the defense. Well, fair enough. Then Brandon Staley needs to get his crap together. Come on, dude. Is it just me, or there's so many more penalties and all about safety, yet so many more injuries, or is it just me? I don't know what the numbers are on that. In the shotgun, takes the snap, looking, throws it over the middle of the field. It's going to be caught by Odell Beckham. Odell Beckham will lay down just short of the first down marker, brings up 2nd and 1. Caught the quick little slant pass. Good positive gain there for the Ravens. Chiefs-Eagles repeat? Yeah. Eagles win this time. Eagles-Browns? Nah. Here we go. In the shotgun, takes the snap, handoff up the middle. Is Mitchell. Mitchell will dive ahead for a gain of about 2.5 yards. All right. And he'll get a first down. Up to the Baltimore 49-yard line. And they keep the drive moving. Todd Monken, man, he has been killing it. I'm so happy for the Ravens that they finally fired Greg Roman. Every time I watch the Ravens, I just thought this offense is just terrible with too much talent to be that bad. And it seems like Monken, he has really stepped up this Ravens game. 3 receivers to the left in the shotgun. Lamar Jackson takes the snap. Blitz from the linebacker spot. They get rid of the ball quickly to Zay, and Zay will get tackled after a gain of 3. Nice tackle in the open field. It is Leonard, and I'll bring up 2nd and 7. Zay Flowers, he is a joystick. He's a hard man to bring down. So that kind of a tackle in the open field is actually very impressive for this corner. Yeah, he will spin off of a lot of people in that same situation. He has been awesome as a rookie. First-round pick out of Boston College. 6:20 to go in the first quarter. Tim, you becoming a Ravens fan? No, I'm becoming a Chris Collinsworth, and I just praise everybody, right? Man in motion is required. Takes the snap, pitch play out there to Mitchell. Mitchell turns it upfield, and he will get tackled for no gain. And that is the future Hall of Famer, Khalil Mack, coming up and making the tackle for no gain. How am I becoming a Ravens fan when I picked the Chargers to win tonight? Went to work with the Twitter post. Good. Brian Mitchell's so ticked. He said, give him a uniform. Yeah, I know. Rye Guy posted that on the channel. That's awesome. There's a year to beat the Chiefs. It's this year. Chiefs fan here. Yep, I know. They can't catch the ball. I 100% agree. It's crazy. 3rd and 7. 3 receivers to the right. It's in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Trying to make a guy miss he had time, but nobody gets open, and he has to just get rid of the football late. It was tipped up, too. Luckily, it hit the ground for no foul there, for no harm. Yeah, that was a good blitz. Good dial-up there from Staley. Just pressure coming up the middle for Fox. And he slips through somehow. Fox doing a great job out of the D tackle spot, bringing the pressure right up the middle. All right, Stout in to punt it away for the Ravens. There's the kick. And he ran into the punter. He ran into the kicker, or the receiver. How did they not throw the flag? He ran into the return man, and they don't throw an interference flag. Wow. I guess maybe because the ball landed out of bounds. I don't know. That's wild. I mean, he was tracking the ball, and the defender clearly gotten into his way, made contact and everything, and they don't throw the flag. Wow. When the Ravens score a touchdown, can you recite The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe? That's funny. No. When the Ravens score a touchdown, you got to play Seven Nation Army? What? What up, Jers? Yeah, I think I have been a part of this community longer than some of the moderators. Can anyone confirm that? I mean, yeah, Mark, you've been here for a minute, man. You've been here for a minute. Finally got a win in fantasy. Congrats. These refs been acting weird the whole season. Yeah, that one I'm very confused on. So far, the Chargers have gotten 2 calls that I definitely, or did not get them, rather. Should have gotten 2 calls that I think they should have gotten. One is offsetting penalties on that Ravens, or on that unnecessary roughness after the play. I mean, there was a lot of pushing and shoving from both sides. And then there also should have been return man interference on that one. The Charger ran into him. He was there. Yeah, but he's allowed to run into it. Like, you still are not allowed to hit him, even if he's right, because he's the one tracking the ball. He's not worried about where you are. You have to stay out of his way. Like, he's tracking the ball to go. Like, even if he runs into you, that's your fault. You have to stay out of his way. But yeah, it might have been because of the punt went out of bounds. Maybe. But it's still right there on the sideline. It's interesting. Michigan punter deserves a lot of credit. 59-yard average and pinned Ohio State at the 3 in critical situations. Wow. I didn't watch that game yesterday. I saw that it was a 6-point game. But yeah, that's big for a punter. Average 59 yards. That's amazing. I think it's funny that all the people that want to fire Ryan Day after that, I think that's pretty wild. But Ryan Day seemed to be doing a very, very good job with that program. And 10-2 or 11-1, like, consistently. Here we go. In the shotgun, takes a snap, play action. Herbert looking, pumping. Now he has to escape to his left. He stays on his feet. He's going to keep the football, and he's going to go out of bounds after a gain of about 5. Checking out your latest mock draft at halftime? Sounds good. Tim, you calling the Alabama-Georgia game Saturday? That's actually interesting. Yeah, that's a 15-yard penalty easily. The head ref is talking about it too. Because, yeah, the ball technically landed out of bounds, but he could have caught that technically. I mean, it's right there. In the pistol. Man in motion, his effort. 3 receivers to the right. Takes a snap, handoff to the right side. Cutting it up the middle is Kelly for a 2-yard gain. Brings up 3rd and 3. What up, expert? But isn't the Alabama-Georgia game, isn't Georgia just going to kill Alabama? Like, isn't Alabama a little fake this year? Even though they are still 10-1? Washington needs to look at Kevin Patullo for the next head coach. Kevin Patullo. That one I'm not familiar with. Here we go. Keenan Allen in motion, right to left. Now goes back to the right. Takes a snap, 4-man rush. Quick throw over to the right side. It'll be caught by Keenan Allen, and Allen will dive ahead and... No, they're going to say he did not reach forward to get it. No, then he moved his foot. These refs are wild. He gets to the first. He was lining up to say that was short of the first down marker, and then he stepped to the side and actually put it in front of the marker. I don't know if somebody was in his ear or what. That looked funky. I mean, I do think he did get the first down, so I think they put it in the correct spot, but I don't know how he determined that late, because he was definitely lining up as if he was short. Here we go. Takes the snap, play action, drops back, looking, escaping to the right. He's keeping his eyes downfield, and he goes out of bounds. And it'll be a gain of nothing. Patullo is the Eagles' offensive coordinator? I don't know. Eagles offensive coordinator? I feel like the Eagles offense has kind of struggled this year. Right? Like, I mean, not struggled. I mean, it's all relative. Obviously, they're awesome. But, like, aren't they worse statistically than they were last year? I don't know. Maybe not. Here we go. In the shotgun, takes a snap, hand off to Davis. Davis will get tackled for a loss. Keenan Allen could not maintain blocking on Kyle Hamilton. Kyle Hamilton saying, "You are too small." to block me, son. And it's going to be 3rd and 10 now. Dang. Yeah, he just absolutely gave Keenan Allen the business and then went out there and made the tackle. That's a great play there by Kyle Hamilton. 3 receivers to the right. In the shotgun. Takes a snap, play action. Rolling to his right is Herbert. Herbert steps up. Tries to escape the pressure. Does. Throwing it off the side. Nearly picked off. Throwing it into double coverage. That was a dangerous throw by Herbert. And that'll bring up 4th and 10 after the incomplete pass. Chargers up 3-0, but give it back to the Ravens for their second drive of the game. Yeah, just, you got to find, the play was a little bit too long. Oh, he had a guy in the flat that could have got a first. Oh, man, Herbert not locating the open man in the flat. Oh, he would have got the first easily. Instead, he threw it into double coverage. Terrible decision. Duvernay will fair catch it around the 23-yard line of Baltimore. Wow, that is a big miss. He could have easily got the first down. I mean, it was actually designed pretty well on that play action. Step up, look downfield, try to take your deep shot, but hey, it attacked the flat as well, and that would have been able to get a first down. Washington's first pick should be a left tackle, in my opinion. I mean, I could go so many different ways with Washington's first pick. It really depends on what we do in free agency, because I'm fine with not going a lineman as long as we use the $90 million in cap space to go sign linemen. But if we do go the direction of linemen, I'm also very happy with that. Tim, what's your thoughts on Josh Giddey? I don't know the whole situation, but apparently he dated some 16-year-old that he shouldn't have. I don't know if it's apparently not good, because apparently there might be some cultural differences since he's from Australia or something. He thinks that's okay. But I think it was when he was 20. I don't even know how old the kid is. I have no clue. But it seems like it's not a great situation. So, tough. With all the talent on Philly, Ron Rivera could win with them. Yeah. Herbert likes to throw it into double coverage. Spam O-line in the first 2 rounds, yeah. Yeah, we have 3 picks. If we go all O-line, I'm not even mad about it, because our offense definitely needs some looks. But now our defense does too. I mean, we traded away 2 of the first-round picks. Emmanuel Forbes is not worth a first-round pick. Jamin Davis is not worth a first-round pick. So we really only have 2 first-round picks on the defensive line or on the defense as a whole, in my opinion. Like, just because they technically are first rounds doesn't mean they are worth it. So you got one-on-one. Prime Jordan or Josh Giddey with a court full of 6th graders. Yeah. Giddey is 21. Gotcha. Josh Giddey's the next Karl Malone. Yeah. I want Marvin Harrison Jr. Again, it depends on what we do in free agency, but Marvin Harrison Jr. is a stud. And I wouldn't mind Brock Bowers either. I really want a great two-way tight end. Here we go. 3 receivers bunch to the right at their own 22. Takes a snap, play action. Rolling to his right is Lamar. Then steps up, going to his left. Throws underneath. Wide open is Isaiah Likely. And Likely will dive ahead for a gain of about 14, first down, but there is a flag on the play. And it's back by the protection, so this should be negated. Unless it's illegal hands to the face. Let's see. Holding. Offense number 35. Gus the Bus gets called for holding. And that'll bring up now 1st and 20, backed up to their own 12. Yeah, holding Khalil Mack. Oh. Yeah, that is brutal. All right, here we go. 2 receivers each side. Lamar in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Play action. Drops back, setting up the screen. Got it to Likely. Likely's got blockers in front, and he jumps over a defender, and he gets tackled at the same time. A gain of about 18 on 1st and 20. Sets up 2nd and short here for the Ravens. Do we take Marvin Harrison Jr. if he falls to us despite us needing other positions? I would love Marvin Harrison Jr. He's a receiver with size, but also can get open. Marvin Harrison Jr. would not be a terrible pick to me because he's a guy that could be the next, top-notch dude. Here we go. Flowers in motion right to left. Lamar puts a man in motion. Aguilar takes a snap. Handoff to the right side is Gus with a nice cut, and he's going to get the first down. Man, he made a Chargers dude lost in the sauce there. Great. Put his foot in the ground, cut it up, and first down, gain of about 4. You have Gus on fantasy? Good luck. Tim, you shouldn't spend all your cap space on big-time free agency. Look at the Bengals on how they were able to get Hendrickson and Reeder on cheaper contracts compared to what Young and Sweat are going to get. I mean, yeah, that's fine. If you have $90 million for Washington, then yeah, you should get some good picks as well as signing. Yep. Here we go. Man in motion is Zay. Takes a snap, play action, pumping. Now throws it over the left side, caught by Odell Beckham. Odell Beckham will dive ahead for a first down and move the chains, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. Chargers 3, Ravens 0, but the Ravens have the ball up near midfield. All right, let's get to Weddle. Weddle. Who are we going with? We need a pass rushers and linebacker. We need everything. We need the gamut. We're gonna be a building franchise, and it'll be all up to Hal if he's how he does. Jalen Hurts. All right, we'll start with Hurts. Oh, we got a QB, but not in the NFC. We're 6'2" or 6'3", so not the tallest of quarterbacks. We are young. Look at that. We're young in the AFC, 22 or younger. So is this number 1? Shoot, what number does Stroud wear? It could be him, but maybe not. I think he wears. What number does Stroud wear? What else? Who else could it be? Could be somebody else that's young. Let's see here. Not Lawrence. Lawrence is over 6'3". I think Zach Wilson's probably 23 now. I'm going to go Stroud. Yes. Couldn't remember what number CJ Stroud wears. He wears 7, yeah. I'm like, Pulaski, what a throwback. Yeah, Tua would have been too old at this point. I think Tua would probably be 24 now, maybe 23, 24. But yeah, CJ Stroud. Got him. Yeah, hit the like button, everybody. We got 84 of you in here. Appreciate you being here. If you haven't already, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. We're getting close to 5,200 subscribers. Getting really close. What are we up to? We're like 5 away last time I checked. 6 away. We lost a subscriber. What in the world? How are you going to lose a subscriber? That's some bull malarkey. So, do you all think the Eagles are getting the New England treatment? I think that you got to be good to get lucky. And the Eagles are very good. They're going to get some lucky calls every once in a while. And they're going to go from there. Tua's 25, yeah. Oh, my goodness. Joey Bosa hurt again. So sad. Here we go. Man in motion is Zay Flowers in the shotgun. Play action, drops back. Lamar Jackson throws it underneath. It'll be caught by Mitchell. Mitchell has room to run, and he will get a nice run. Gain of 14 out of bounds. Keaton Mitchell, rookie out of Eastern Carolina, a little fire plug. Speedster, good third down back, but he's getting some looks as a starter tonight. He's very explosive, solid running back. Wouldn't mind Bowers in the second. Bowers will not be there in the second. No way. But yeah, top 5 is probably too early for Bowers. Trade back, get Bowers maybe? Here we go. Likely in motion, takes a snap. Quick throw over to the right side. It'll be caught by Odell Beckham Jr. on the slant. And it's another first down. The Ravens putting together a really nice drive here all the way up to the Chargers' 27-yard line here early in the second quarter. Tim, did you see we fired Del Rio's son, varsity high school coach, as a DB? Hired him or fired him? Here we go. In the pistol, 2 receivers each side. Here we go. Man in motion is Ricard, takes a snap, and Lamar Jackson keeps it, running it all the way to the backside, and he's going to just fall forward for a gain of a yard. So it's 13:30 to go. We're 2nd and 9 at the Chargers' 26. Shaq Leonard's visiting Washington. It'll be a 1-year deal, whatever it'll be, so it's fine. Bowers is a top 10 pick. Yeah, exactly. Pretty much going to get a rematch of Philly-San Francisco for the conference championship this year again. I mean, most likely. I mean, there could be a couple of teams that could, get an upset here or there. Like, Dallas could definitely upset a team. I'm sure there's somebody I'm missing off the top of my head, but takes a snap, drops back, looking, steps up, throws underneath, and incomplete. 39. Of course, the Lions always could do something as well. The thing about them is I don't really like their quarterback all that much, but it's fine. Do the Chiefs get favored? Again, I'm not from Missouri, and I think that they do favor Mahomes in ways. It doesn't matter if nobody will catch a ball. He just seems to be an NFL darling right now. Of course he's an NFL darling. I mean, he's freaking amazing. And he's a dude of high character. He's a great face of the NFL. He's awesome. Is he favored? I don't know. Probably. But it is what it is, I guess. I would rather him not be, but takes a snap is Lamar. Quick throw over to the right side. Going up top is Rashad Bateman. Nice slant pass there. High throw, but he reaches up, takes care of it. And it is another first down on 3rd and 9, up to the Chargers' 14. There you go. Good job, Rashad Bateman, former first-round pick. Goes well. Oh, now he lines up on the wrong side of the field. Lamar Jackson has to get him in the right spot. But luckily for them, they're in the hurry-up offense. Have plenty of time to get it right. They do. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle. Here is for Hill. And Hill will have a nice run just straight up the middle. Gets a gain of 8 and brings up 2nd and 2. Detroit lost to Green Bay. Okay, and the Eagles lost to Washington last year. I mean, division games are wild. Tim, you check the draft prospects? Not nearly enough yet. Takes a snap, handoff up the middle, and Hill will get a first down up to about the 2-ish yard line, depending on the spot. And now the Chargers got to stand up to keep it a tie game, or else the Ravens will take their first lead of the game today. Is Gus Edwards out or something? I need him to get the ball. He is in the game. Joe Alt reminds me of Quentin Nelson coming out of the draft. Ooh. Quentin Nelson, high prospect there. Wow, the Chargers take a second timeout. The hurry-up offense coming from the Ravens, putting pressure on this Chargers defense, and they're going to try to give their guys a breather, make sure they have the right defensive set in there to compete. But the Ravens and Todd Monken doing a great job putting the pressure on the Chargers. Now, that's only because the Lions are winless on Thanksgiving, games played in a waxing gibbous moon. Yeah, I did hear about the waxing gibbous. That's too funny. What up, Agonmod? Tim, can you click the all plays? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Should I zoom in one spot here? Can you see a little better now? Up. So, run up the middle for no gain for Hill. So it's at the 3-yard line. Good defense there by the Chargers. Lions Thanksgiving is like Super Bowl for them. Yeah. Snap, we got Rivera's kid on here. Oh, yeah, Kid Nye Rivera. What's up? Is that actually their name? 2nd and goal. Single back formation. Puts a man in motion as Ricard. Takes a snap, play action, pumping. Floats it to the end zone, and it's a touchdown. Zay Flowers in the back of the end zone. And it is a touchdown, Baltimore. What is going on here? This celebration was very weird. Oh, Flowers. He threw the bouquet. I get it. Flowers threw the bouquet, the football. Well done. I see. Play on the last name. Love it. Fire up the poem, yeah. Alda's a 6'8 bulldozer. Please Washington out of QB at 1. Ooh. 6'8 tackle? Oh, man, I like him. Here we go. We have the snap, the hold. The kick is up. Wait a minute. The kick is good, but there's a flag on the play. Was it a delayed game? It's not really a contact sport, yeah. Yeah, it is a delay game. And they will retry it after a 5-yard penalty. It's not really a contact sport anymore. Those days are over, yeah. Keys to beat the Dolphins, if any. Yeah, quadruple team Tyreek Hill. If you slow down Tyreek Hill, you have a chance. Here we go. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. 7-3. Baltimore on top here in Los Angeles with 10:41 to go in the second quarter. Zay Flowers getting the touchdown. It's not really context anymore. Those are the days, yeah. So, Tim, what are your thoughts on Ron calling the plays on defense? Do you think he'll make the scheme better or worse than Jack Del Rio? It is so hard for me to say. I mean, obviously, the defense in Carolina was a lot better, but I don't think he was really calling the defense down there either. I would have to go back. Like, who was he actually the defensive coordinator of? Was it Chicago? Or was it like the Chargers or something? Ron Rivera. Who was he the defensive coordinator of back in the day? I know he was with Tony Dungy in Tampa, I feel like, for a little bit. No. Yeah, so it was the Bears 04 to 06, and they were nasty then. And he was a Chargers defensive coordinator as well. Got it. So he was a Bear from 84 to 92. Chargers 08 to 2010 defense. Not sure. I mean, obviously the Bears mid-2000 defense was nasty with Urlacher and company. Yeah, I mean, that defense was filthy. I mean, maybe. I mean, it depends. I don't know. Like, it depends on how much of a delegator was Ron when Jack Del Rio was here. Like, how much did he actually just say, you got it, Jack. You know, you are the defensive coordinator. You're the defensive play caller. That's why I brought you in. I got my own stuff to handle. You got the defense. And how much is he going to change things up? I just got to believe he had a hand in Jack Del Rio's defense somewhat. I mean, he was a part of the problem, in my opinion. I just can't imagine it getting that much better, honestly. Tim, do you think some players not wanting to play for EB? I think that's overblown. I really do. But, I mean, I as I said before the season, I mean, you can go back and listen. that rah-rah stuff, you get all in people's face. That stuff gets real old when you start losing, and if I could totally see it where he's getting in Terry McLaurin's face, he's getting in Jahan Dotson's face, he's getting in, some other guys' faces that they needed to play better, which they do, but they're seeing the offensive line and it's like, what does it matter to me? With that offensive line, it's so bad anyway. But here we go. Justin Tucker to kick it away. Here's the kick. And it will be it's going to be returned. At the 1-yard line is Davis. Davis will get tripped up at the 19-yard line. All right, so that'll be where they start their third drive of the game. These drives have lasted a while. They only had 4 drives. If I remember correctly, only 4 drives in that first quarter. Yeah, so nearly a 6-minute drive from the Chargers, then a 4-minute drive, then a 3-minute drive, and then another 6-minute drive. So clock has been running a lot today. Herbert in the shotgun, 2 tight ends on the right, 2 receivers out wide to the left. Herbert takes a snap, 4-man rush, pressure coming, pumping. Now he can't get rid of it. He's tackled high and low there by Travis Jones and Matabuke, and it will be a sack. 4-man rush gets home, and it's second down and about 15. Ooh, they say -7 on the play. Tough. Very tough. Are we mathematically eliminated from the playoffs? I don't think we're mathematically. It's too early to be mathematically out of it, but we're basically out of it. In the shotgun. Takes the snap. Play action. Drops back. Steps up. Going deep. And again in double coverage to Guyton. Great coverage there by the Ravens. And what in the world is Justin Herbert looking at? Matabik says it. Is that how you say his name? Matabik? Fair enough. What up, Woo Pig? No way you screw the bottom of a 2-liter instead of spinning the cap? When it's empty, do the do. That's right. Here we go. 3rd and 17. Keenan Allen in motion left to right. 2 receivers each way. At the 13, takes the snap. Quick setting up the screen pass to Kelly. Kelly trying to follow his blocks, and the offensive linemen were just too slow to get up there, and then that allowed the defensive lineman to catch up. Gain of about 6 or so on the play, but not nearly enough, and that will be a punt coming from the Chargers. Herbert, another pass in double coverage. Yep. Just like Harbaugh's coaching style does not work in the pros. What did you else say? I'm not sure. Too late for dew. You'll be awake all night with that much caffeine. Well, that's... Sometimes you need it. We got to be up at least for another 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? There's the punt, and it will be returned here by Duvernay. Duvernay, and will get tackled by the 39. He kind of looked lost there. He caught it, but he didn't know where he wanted to go after. But still, good field position coming up here for the Ravens. 39-yard line, and that's where Lamar Jackson will start this next drive with a 4-point lead here in the second quarter. His name is pronounced Matabike. Oh, instead of Matabuke, like I said, Matabuke. It's Matabike. Matabike! I got you. Why don't Jim Harbaugh work in the NFL? I mean, I kind of disagree with the comment. I was actually trying to see why he said that. But, I mean, he obviously had some great records over there in San Francisco. The last year wasn't that great. I think they went, 7-9 or something in the final year. But he had 3 seasons of quality double-digit seasons, made it to a Super Bowl. So I'm not saying that Jim Harbaugh can't be successful in the NFL. I disagree with that a little bit, but yeah. Jim got a really big payday to coach college, yeah. And I don't know, did he have history at Michigan or something? Did he go to Michigan for college? I know he's a former quarterback. I don't know where he went. Maybe also that maybe it was some of that as well of like wanting to go back to his alma mater. I don't know where he played ball at. Yeah, playing career. So he played for Michigan. So that was probably another reason as well. You know, go back to your alma mater, one of the best schools of the country. So makes complete sense that he wanted to go back there instead of stick in the NFL. But yeah, he was the coach of the year in 2011. College football coach of the year in 2021. So I mean, he's got a good coaching pedigree. Big Ten coach of the year in 2022. NFL comeback player of the year in 1995. Who knew? He had an NFL passer rating leader in 95. Good for him. Good for him. Did they fire the guy that came up with the name Commanders and the mascot Tutty? Not yet. No, Jason Wright is still there. Michigan alum, yeah. XX something white flag something XX. You're talking gibberish. I don't even know what's going on. I retracted because I misread the comment, but yeah, he got a good offer to coach college and he took it. Yep. Hiring an interim defensive coordinator, please. Yeah, we'll see. Here we go. Under 9 minutes to play here in the second quarter. 3 receivers to the right. Lamar Jackson goes into the shotgun. Takes a snap, fakes the pitch, then comes back to the left side, caught by Bateman for the screen, but good play by Khalil Mack. He goes big hustle play, was rushing the passer, turned around, and got a tackle from behind to only allow a 2-yard gain. There is a flag on the play, though. Got a mansion paid by boosters, yeah. Illegal block in the back. Offense, a 10-yard penalty. And it'll be replay the first down. It's on Stanley. Block in the back, huh? Yeah, he does technically get there in the back. He couldn't quite get there fast enough. Stanley, a really good left tackle, could not get out there in time, and it's it's only a 10-yard penalty. Illegal block above the waist. What? That's not it. That was a legal block in the back. But all right, here we go. 1st and 20. Lamar Jackson in the shotgun, 3 receivers to the right. At their own 28. Takes a snap, fakes the pitch. Lamar Jackson keeps it. Lamar Jackson has good blocking up the middle. Dives ahead for a gain of about 7 or 8 yards. And second down and about 12 coming up. So he gets those penalty yards back. So it ends up being a negative 4-yard net on that one. Conspiracy Twitter saying Vegas made a call, so now Gus hanging on the bench this time. Well, I hope he hangs on the bench because I need him to be on the bench the whole game for my fantasy team. That would be huge. That would be huge if he stinks it up today. 2 receivers each side. Takes the snap, drops back, quick throw over to the right side. It will be caught by Likely. Likely makes the first guy miss, and he's running to the right side, and he gets tackled hard out of bounds by Derwin James. No horse collar or face mask. He made sure to say it. And it will be 3rd down and short. And Ravens have been fantastic at running the football this year. I doubt a yard scares them very much. Meanwhile, it's the opposite. Here we go. Takes the snap, handoff up the middle. And Keaton doesn't even have to do much. The push alone from the offensive line gets the first down. And that'll move the chains for the Ravens. 93 of you in the chat. Appreciate you being here. If you haven't already, hit the like button and subscribe. But here we go. I don't know, suing an 80-year-old for season tickets was hilarious. Wait, who? Thinking Jim Zorn was a legitimate head coach option was funny too. That was brutal. Here we go. 3 receivers to the left. Empty backfield set. Takes the snap. Looking to his right. Drops back and to throw it underneath. It'll be caught by Likely. Likely turns it up. And again, a decent gain. I think he goes out of bounds for a gain of about 7 or so. Second down and short coming up for the Ravens. Eddie Guerrero. After his injury plus long recovery time, he could come back cheap as a backup. Who? Who are you talking about, Richard? Here we go. 2nd and 3. Lamar Jackson changing the protection here. Now he puts a man in motion as Zay Flowers right to left. Takes a snap. Play action pumping. Slings it out there to the left. Nice sidearm throw to get it out there to Bateman. And Bateman gets another first down. Gain of 9 up to the Chargers' 36-yard line. Tim, can we do a look back to on the Snyder years? Maybe one day. Maybe one of the film reviews, maybe we'll talk about it. Here we go. Tomorrow's the 16th anniversary of Sean Taylor's death. Wow. 3 receivers to the right. In the shotgun. Puts Likely in motion. Takes a snap. Play action. Steps up. Avoids the rush. Zigzagging around. Lamar Jackson keeps it. And he makes it a nice run up to about the 30-yard line. Lamar Jackson upset with himself. He slipped. And it should be a gain of about 7-ish. Maybe actually it's at the 30, so it should be a gain of 6. And it will be 2nd and about 4. Lamar Jackson, dude. He is incredible. He really is. His ability to run is pretty fantastic. Here we go. 2nd and a long 3. Zay Flowers in motion, left to right. Takes the snap. Play action, pumping, and again, this time it's incomplete. This is an interesting play. It's almost like their version of a triple option play. He could hand it off up the middle. He can throw it outside to the right, and yet then he also could throw it on the little hitch route, like a slant hitch to the right as well. So it's not literally the triple option as far as the classic version, but he has 3 options on the play, so it's almost like a different version of the triple option, like a whole different look. All right, empty backfield set here on 3 and a long 3. 3 receivers to the right, takes a snap, and none of the receivers on the right side moved. So the Ravens call timeout here. Justin Tucker getting warmed up. First timeout for Baltimore here with 4:48 to go in the second quarter. Gregor Williams left after the Zorn fiasco, yeah. Snyder saying no to San Fran for wanting to trade 2 first-round picks, 2 seconds, and a third for Kirk because Kyle works at San Fran. Imagine. Taylor getting murdered caused Coach Gibbs to leave the game. I don't think that's true, but it is sad what happened. But I think it was really that Joe Gibbs was getting old. It was tough for him. 4 years of doing it after the comeback, and he wanted to just go home and watch his grandkids. It was much easier to do the NASCAR thing. But Freya, what are your thoughts on somehow unlikely beating the Dolphins? I'm not Dolphins go as Tyreek Hill goes. You have to do everything you can to slow that dude down, make somebody else beat you. Not that they can't, but that's got to be step one, because if Tyreek gets loose, it's over. 3rd and 3. Takes a snap, drops back. Looking, he gets tripped up, and yet then he escapes. Somehow, he's going to his left side, and he's going to try to keep it to the outside, and he stiff arms a man, and he reaches for the first down. Does he get it? He thinks he has it. It's going to be close, and no, he's going to be just short, according to the spot, and I think I agree with it. I think he was just short of the line to gain, but now it's 4th and inches. What do the Ravens decide to do? Stiff arming. I don't know, actually. Wait, isn't it supposed to be like until you go? Actually, I think that's a first down. Yeah, that's a first down. Never mind. He doesn't step out of bounds, but they're going to go for it anyway. Direct snap here to Gus the Bus, and Gus gets shut down, and the Chargers have it. Oh my goodness, a bad spot from Lamar Jackson run, and then they get stuffed on 4th down, and the Chargers get the ball back. John Harbaugh hurrying up on the offense instead of challenging it. And it's a huge tackle there. Murray and company making sure he does not get the first down. Wow. All right. Well, the Chargers get a big stop there. And it remains 7-3. Chargers get the ball at their own 27-yard line. Sheesh. And then the other way to beat the Dolphins is you got to run the football and you got to slow the game down, keep it out of their offensive hands, and pray. That's run the football and slow down Tyreek as much as you can. Danny assaulted a woman with. Oh yeah, that's just terrible. Dude broke his hand today playing with us during pickup basketball, missed a layup and punched a wall. I'll give you a guess who won. Wow, how ugly was that? What a dingbat. Did he punch it directly, or did he do one of these? I usually do the hammer fist if I'm gonna punch something, you know what I mean? Just feels like it doesn't hurt as much. Just less likely to get damaged. But did he just go straight with the full-on jab? And that's a way to break your hand if you punch brick. Remember when Washington becomes the first team to charge the training camp because of Snyder? First team to charge for training camp? Oh, for people to come to training camp? Oh my goodness. Frickin' Snyder. That Richmond facilities. Yikes. So you're short on Terry. I totally agree. Me too. I saw his knuckles from the opposite baseline. Pinky and ring finger. Knuckles were very... Ouch. That dude, Josh Giddey, when his... Oh, pig is all over Giddey. I don't know much about the situation. I really don't. Josh Giddey, accusations. What is let's put it over here before we put it over there. What exactly are they? Released with a minor. Here we go. 4:13 to go in the second. Chargers have it at their own 27. Under center. Puts Parham in motion right to left. Takes a snap. Pitch play to Eckler. And Eckler will dive ahead for a gain of 3 up to the 30. I understand the question, obviously, but there's no further comment right now. Giddey said, I get the question, guys. I completely understand you guys want to know about it. Just for now, I don't have anything to say. Interesting. It's obviously a league matter at this point. Ball's in their court on that. Here we go. 3 receivers to the right. Takes the snap. Throws it over to the right side. It'll be caught by Keenan Allen. And Keenan Allen, the ball comes out. Is this a catch and a fumble? They're going to say it's a catch and fumble Ravens football. And it's a fumble. Keenan Allen, I don't know. We got to look at it. Does he actually maintain possession here? 1, 2. Yeah, I think that's a catch. That is a catch and a fumble. Wow. And it's a fumble. And the Ravens get the ball back. Urban gets the fumble recovery. And it was Roquan Smith forcing the fumble. Wow. Yeah, that's clearly a fumble in my book. He had 2 feet on the ground. It looked like he tucked, put his head down. That's a football move, turning upfield. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely a fumble. I mean, I don't think his knee was down, right? I didn't catch... I think the ball's coming out before his knee's down as well. Ravens look like they have it. Giddy's was piled with copious amounts of chocolate milk. Jeez. Yeah, people saying he's number 2 is crazy. Everybody loved Terry last year. Now everyone wants his head. Yeah, it's crazy. Here we go in the pistol. A 2 tight end set, 1 on each side. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle. Here is Mitchell. Now he cuts it outside and try to get around the edge. He does. Turns upfield. And he nearly gets a first down. Look at that speed coming from the rookie. He is looking fantastic tonight. He's got 9 yards on that one. He's got, well, man, it's only 5 carries for 18 yards, but it looks good while he's doing it. Yep, immaculate grid at halftime. Wow, Asante Samuel Jr., very poor attempt at a tackle there. Here we go, 2nd and less than a yard here. Ricard in motion, right to left. Ooh, they get them to jump. That should be encroachment. I believe that's going to be encroachment, and it'll be a first down. Yep. Neutral zone infraction. Defense 5-yard penalty, and they give him a free first down. Tough break. It's Austin Johnson. Oh, is he back to the center? Interesting. Here we go. Under 3 minutes to go. Man in motion is Ricard. Patrick Ricard takes a snap. Jet sweeping it to Duvernay. Duvernay trying to find the edge. Cannot do it. Nice tackle and good defense there by the Chargers. Sets up 2nd and 10. Remember when Dan Snyder ruined Six Flags? No, I don't. Good night. Pig's got all the history. Snyder should never have fired Schottenheimer. Yeah. After one season, yep. Yeah, he was like 10-6 and he fired him. Wild. And then we only had, what, 1 10-6 season the rest of Snyder's career here? Zay Flowers in motion, right to left, 2 receivers each side. Puts Zay Flowers in motion again to the right, 3 receivers bunch to the right. And that'll bring us to the 2-minute warning. Baltimore 7, Chargers 3. It'll be 2nd down and 10 at the 19-yard line of the Chargers when we come back. And let's get on to the hard mode of Weddle. It's a fumble for Chargers and not Eagles? Yep. Remember when Dan Snyder ruined Six Flags? I don't. Them Broncos acting different by humiliating the Browns. Yeah. Tim, what would you rather watch? Ron press conference saying no comment on his playmaking decisions or Chandler Jones IG lives? I've never watched a single Chandler Jones IG live, and I don't plan to ever. So I'll watch a Ron press conference. Is Gus Edwards on the field right now? Gus Edwards has played, but he's not getting touches. Pretty crazy. All right, so we are not on offense. We are taller than 6'3". We're under the age... No, sorry, we're either 26 or 27 with a higher number. So we probably are like a defensive lineman. But we're in the NFC. 26-year-old, 27. Is it like Nick Bosa, maybe? This game's too easy, guys. This game's too easy. This game's just too easy, guys. Bilal Nichols? Wasn't FedEx Field built in like 6 months when all other stadiums takes years? Is that true? Gus Edwards is playing tonight. He has had a couple of carries, but not much. What sucks is that he's not playing pretty much at all, but it's still just not going to be enough for me to actually win my fantasy matchup. That's the worst part. Like, what's his name's going to be just enough to win is Justin Tucker, because I only have a 6-point lead right now. Literally a 6.1 lead, yeah. Don't overthink the grid, though, yeah. FedEx was made by Jack and Cook as his dying wish. Dan was just too cheap to renovate it. That's a cool looking bridge. I've never been to LA. The only place I've been to in LA is the airport for a connection flight to Vegas. Here we go. 3 receivers bunch to the right. Puts Zay Flowers in motion now to the left. Lamar takes the snap out of the shotgun. 4-man rush, steps up to avoid it. And now pressure coming, and he cannot avoid it this time, and he gets tackled and sacked by Khalil Mack. He's upset. It looked like Ronnie Stanley ended up getting in his way to escape the tackle, and it is a sack, and it'll bring up now 3rd and 15 for the Ravens. He cut down trees along the Potomac River so that he could see it from his house. The trees were located in the national park, and a ranger who raised concern about the issue was raided by U.S. Marshals. What? Takes a snap, play action, pumping, sets up the screen, and he has to just throw it in the dirt to avoid another sack. Ooh, wait a minute. A flag on the play comes late. If this is against the Ravens or the Chargers? Either way, this is going to be huge, whatever this penalty is. Huge. Unless, it's just a legal man downfield. Okay, never mind. Not that big. I thought it was going to be like an unnecessary run because it looked like it came after the play, like some extracurriculars, but no, it just came because he threw it forward. An eligible receiver downfield. So it would be just a 5-yard penalty, and that would be only a difference between a 42-yarder and 47-yarder. Not really worth it. They just go ahead and decline the penalty, set up 4th and 15, and Tucker will come onto the field for a 42-yard attempt. Here we go. Grounding. I'm not sure how close a player was. From the left hash, Justin Tucker, one of the best to ever do it. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is a knuckleball, but it finds its way right down the middle. Very weird looking kick off the foot, but it does go through, and it's now a 10-3 lead for the Ravens with 1:12 to go in the second quarter. Chargers got the ball first, so the Ravens will get the ball coming out of halftime. So Chargers would love to get points on the board before they allow the Ravens to double up. Shout out to 97 of you in the chat. Appreciate all of you being here. If you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe. Be here the rest of the year. Did Dan also put the pipes in that burst? Yeah, probably. Probably. Senators coaches, Turner, Robsky, Schottenheimer, Spurrier, Gibbs, Zorn, Shanahan, Gruden, Callahan, and Rivera since 1999. This is why we saw... Actually, I mean, the Shanahan era was actually pretty solid if he actually let them take control of the team. You know, it's just... he was just too much involved as the owner. He couldn't hire somebody and let them do their job. He had to be the reason that they were successful, you know what I'm saying? Hey, my predictions came true for today. Falcons, Jaguars, Eagles, Colts. Good. Should have just stuck with Schottenheimer and let him do the work. Yeah. Yeah. Tim, how was your Thanksgiving? What do you think of JDR firing? Thanksgiving was good. I had fun. And then great news for Jack Del Rio to get fired. I mean, I want Ron to get fired too. It sucks because it seems like that won't happen until after the year. So that probably means Eric Bieniemy is not going to be the head coach for Washington. So they're going to probably go a different direction. And it'll be interesting to see who they choose as far as a general manager. And what I'm afraid they're going to do is they're going to try to get somebody old and probably, I don't know. I would rather get somebody young and youthful and just with a whole new way of thinking and try to really be innovative in the league rather than old school, if you will. But it is what it is. What channel is the game on? I'm watching it, I believe, on I'm watching it on the local WBAL 11, but isn't it also like usually on like ESPN or something? No. Is it CBS? No, NBC. NBC is the game. There's the kickoff from the Ravens, and it will be a touchback here. So Justin Herbert will have one timeout at their own 25-yard line with 1 minute and 12 seconds. See if they can't get into field goal range. In the 90s, Danny got rich off of switching customers' telephone service without authorization under Snyder Communications, an illegal practice called slamming. Yeah, terrible. Watch us get Belichick? Probably. We are talking about the draft because we suck. Yep. All right, here we go. Man in motion is Keenan Allen. Takes a snap. Blitz coming. Quick throw over to the right side. Keenan Allen makes the catch. And he'll get tackled inbounds at the 30-yard line. Got to hurry up. He said 2-2-2 with the pulling the truck horn. They hurry up to the line. Take the snap. Scanning the field. Throws it over to the right side. And it will be caught by Keenan Allen. And Keenan Allen will not get out of bounds. Keenan Allen, you got to be smarter than that. Get out of bounds, Keenan. You get the first down. Nice catch for 14 yards, and you're at the sideline, but you try to stay in bounds, and you cost your team time. Takes the snap. Drops back, steps up, looking, throws it underneath. It'll be caught by Eckler. Eckler spinning inside, and again, oh my goodness gracious, the ball comes out. It's a fumble. Ravens have it with 26 seconds. You have got to be kidding. Now, Austin Eckler fumbles. This is the Chargers in a nutshell. I mean, they just can't have anything nice. It's just Patrick Queen strips it away, and the Ravens jump on it. Wow. Big boy Pierce. Pierce jumps on the football. Ravens have the ball, and now they'll have 2 timeouts with 26 seconds left to get in the field goal range. This is the sad part. See how 3 OCs in 3 different years? Yep. 3 receivers to the right. Throw the whole team away. Yeah, even their best players are now fumbling it. Seems like us. Takes a snap, drops back. Lamar pumping. Pressure, has to get rid of it, and does, and it's incomplete. 2nd and 10 with 21 seconds. Get the Chargers out of LA. Yeah. That's the case with half the league. Can EB talk a new interim head coach and come up with some different plays like nobody else can? I don't think it's the scheme that's the problem with EB. Here we go. 2 receivers to each side. Lamar takes a snap, drops back. Lamar throwing it underneath. It'll be caught by Likely, and Likely will go out of bounds after a gain of about 4, maybe 5. So at the 43-ish yard line, that would currently put it at a 61-yard field goal. And we all know Justin Tucker can make a 61-yarder. So if they don't get the first down here, they may send him out there. Josh Allen is overrated, yeah. 3rd and 6. 2 receivers each side, takes a snap, play action, drops back, steps up, pumping, and fumble! And they pick it up at, okay, so now he'll have about a 63-yard attempt. No, it's not. It's a 63-yard field goal. Oh, wait, never mind. It goes back to the spot he fumbled. He couldn't fumble forward. Oh, that's now a 66-yarder? Or 67? Do you send him out there for a 67-yarder? I probably would. Why not? For the memes. For the memes. Oh, it's the Baltimore. Oh, never mind. That's a 69-yarder with 8 seconds. Lamar Jackson's actually going to keep the ball. And they're going to go for it? Try to get a penalty here? Maybe get field goal range? Chargers will use their final timeout. Yeah, if they get a pass interference 25 yards downfield, I mean, shoot, even 10 yards downfield if they get a pass interference. That could be a big first down opportunity and a big penalty. 66 yards is the record, yeah. It was actually the wrong 49-yard. They're on the wrong side of the 50. You can't take a sack there if you're Lamar. That sucks. Let him kick it, yeah. It would be a 69-yard field goal. 69-yarder. As long as Dean Spanos is there, they ain't going back to San Diego, yeah. All right, here we go. 2nd and 8. 3 receivers to the right. Lamar Jackson in the shotgun. Takes the snap, drops back, steps up, throws it to the left side, and just throws it away. Now that's interesting. Now the Chargers have it at the 49-yard line, and they'll have an opportunity to go deep. I mean, you have Darnold Parham, who's like 6'7". They don't have Mike Williams anymore. He was like 6'4", but he is on IR. Keenan Allen is what, like 6'2"? They have some dudes that can go up and go get it. Gerald Everett's not short. Let's see what happened. 3 receivers to the left. Takes a snap. 5-man rush. Steps up. Herbert looking, launching it, going deep. And it is intercepted. Intercepted there, and he downs it. And it will be halftime. Baltimore 10, Chargers 3. Baltimore will get the ball coming out of halftime when we come back with already a 7-point lead here in the game. All right, the Tokyo Chargers. All right, so we did this. Let's go ahead and hop into the Immaculate Grid. Immaculate Grid. All right, I was told not to overthink it. Can you guys see it right now? All right, you can see it. So let's not overthink it. 5,000 receiving yards career. Let's go. We can go a few different ways. We can go Reggie. 20%. It's not. Marvin Harrison obviously would be the number one. Larry Fitzgerald will be number one here, but we could go Anquan Bolden. Anquan, how do you spell Bolden's name? Anquan Bolden. 17%, not bad. All right. Carolina Panthers. Of course, Steve Smith's the most obvious one. Interesting. I don't know. Did Kelvin Benjamin get to it 5,000? Don't know about that one. Greg Olsen. We can go Greg Olsen, the tight end. Yeah, let's go Greg Olsen. Let's go Greg. 8%, not bad, not bad. DJ Moore. Yeah, DJ Moore. Did he get 5,000? He might not be at 5,000 yet. It's close. Museem Muhammad. That's actually who I was thinking. I was trying to think of that one. What about Keyshawn Johnson? Maybe. Yeah, did Keyshawn? I know he played for Tampa. Did he play for the Panthers at any point? Or was that when he was popular? Did he play for Tampa when he was like old? No, he was on that team that won the Super Bowl, right? No, wait, you didn't say Keyshawn Johnson. You said Keon Johnson. I'm not sure about that one. All right. Colts, Patriots. We gotta go Vinatieri. Vinatieri. How do you spell freaking Adam Vinatieri? Right? Yeah, 53%. Gotta go Vinatieri. All right. Patriots. Cardinals, of course, Chandler Jones comes to mind immediately. Cam Newton is here, obviously. Matt Ryan for the Falcons Colts. Cardinals? And what's up? You meant Keyshawn? Gotcha. Matt Ryan for Colts Falcons. Yeah, Matt Ryan for sure. Carolina and Falcons. That one in division. I'm not sure. Falcons and Cardinals. Falcons and Cardinals. I don't know. That's interesting. Could have done Stephon Gilmore for Pat's Colts. Yeah, we could have. Yeah, it's interesting that Vinatieri was the number one answer there. That's cool. Taylor Heineke for the Carolina and Atlanta. Oh, that's awesome. Heck yeah. We're going Heineke, baby. Going Heineke. Very cool, Ganmod. That's great pull. Great pull. That's awesome. Love that. Edgerrin James? Did Edgerrin James go to the Falcons? Mohamed Sanu? Where did Mohamed Sanu play after Falcons? Or did he also play for the Panthers? So the only one that I don't have an answer for immediately, because I got Cam Newton, I have Chandler Jones, I got Matt Ryan here. The only one I don't have for sure is the Falcons and the Cardinals. This one is tripping me up a little bit. Mohamed Sanu played for the Patriots. Got it. DJ James was built different watching his highlights. Cover 8 or cover 7? What? Calais Campbell for Falcons Cardinals? Oh, Campbell? Is that actually true? He's played on a few teams. Did he play for the Falcons? Ooh, what about that guy they drafted in the first? Inabike? Or something like that? The edge rusher? Where did he go after the Cardinals? The Cardinals drafted him in the first round. Why do I feel like he... Did he go to the Falcons at all? Or am I crazy? Remember, don't ever think this? Yeah, 100%. Well, I'm just having fun. I mean, we got time at halftime. We don't have to rush it either. Josh Dobbs? I don't think so. I don't think Dobbs played for the Falcons. But yeah, we can definitely go Matt Ryan here. We can go Chandler Jones here. We can go Cam Newton here. And then this is the one that I'm thinking of. Robin that guy. Ngitche or whatever. Arnold Edebitete. No, I think it was Indy. I knew it started with an N. Matt Ryan for the Colts Falcons, but that's going to be high percentage, yeah. Did he play for the Falcons, or am I crazy? Simeon Rice? I have no idea. Let's try to get the rarest guy we can think of on this one. This one we're overthinking. This is the one. I mean, honestly, we just need to get one, though. I don't even know who. I mean, Calais Campbell. Did Calais Campbell play for the Falcons? Why did I think he... I don't... That doesn't even sound right. Maybe he did, though. Would I cause pressure for two? 100%. Josh Rosen played for the Falcons. Josh Rosen played for the Falcons? This came from the Falcons and Cardinals. Okay. Rosen? Did he actually play snaps for the Falcons, though? Bill Coleman? Who? Bill Coleman? Is that a guy that's even on here? Who? Think about tight ends. Was it Crumpler? Was it Crumpler that went over there? He did. Did Crumpler go to the Cardinals late in his career? And I'm also thinking, like, all the running backs that the Cardinals have had over the last few years. Same thing with the Falcons. They've had a ton of running backs between the two of them. Crumpler is the tight end that comes to mind. Who was did the Cardinals have a long time tight end? Or have they always stunk at tight end until they got Ertz? I'm trying to think. Did they have a tight end that was any good? After all, you asked for a reach. Yeah, I did. Rosen was drafted by the Cardinals. I know he played for the Cardinals, but did he actually take a snap for the Falcons? That's the thing. Is even if he was on the practice squad or whatever, it doesn't count if he hasn't taken a snap in a real game. 1966 to present. Well, that means Coleman can't be on that team, right? He could? Was Coleman on the team? Sorry, DE, not TE. Was it that Enrique? I think they had Gonzalez. The Falcons did, but the Cardinals never had Gonzalez. Contain Tyreek if possible. We all know we can't. Yeah, exactly. Overthinking again. I'm just having fun. I mean, we have time to kill. Calais Campbell, I think, is right. All right, we'll just go Campbell. Multiple of you said that, so. All right, we got it. 368 score. Campbell was 34%. Forbes versus Hill would be a great learning experience for him. Yeah. Anyway. Of course, Larry Fitz, Steve Smith, Marvin Harrison. We knew those three were the big ones. But yeah, there you go. Yeah, this was the hardest one to find. That was the hardest one. There's 70 options here. I'm actually kind of curious. Is Bill Coleman on this list? No, Coleman's not on the list. Coleman's not here. All right, is there any other names that I knew? Abraham? Nah, I don't think so. Is there any names that I really Demir Bird, that sounds familiar. Demir Bird sounds really familiar. Dwight Freeney? Dwight Freeney played on the Falcons? No way. I knew he went to the Cardinals, but I didn't know he went to the Falcons. Interesting. Oh, man. There's not a lot here. Andre Roberts. Andre Roberts. We could have went a Washington Commander. Josh Rosen was a correct answer. Nice, nice. Not a lot I know here. Nate Wright? Jason Wright? Is that our Jason Wright? Interesting. Andre Roberts would have been a heck of a pull. Oh, Matt Prater. Matt Prater wouldn't have been. Or I didn't know that actually, because Matt Prater was a longtime kicker for Detroit. I know he went to the Cardinals late, but I didn't know he was on the Falcons early on. Interesting. Anyway, all right, there you go. All right, there's the kickoff for the second half, and it will be a touchback. 10-3. Rosen played for the Falcons in 2021. Yep. Or we could have done Devondre Campbell for Falcons Cardinals. Was he on that list? I didn't see him on that list. Excuse me. 3 receivers to the left. Lamar Jackson, the shotgun. Puts Zay Flowers in motion left to right now. 2 receivers each side. Puts another man in motion now is Aguilar from left to right. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle is Gus the Bus. And Gus will get a gain of about 1.5 yards. Second down and a long 8. Told you guys to bet that under before the game. 49.5 seemed like a lot of points. This Ravens defense is extremely stingy. And no Mark Andrews. I figured that the Ravens offense was not going to put up a ton of points. And also, this Chargers defense ain't bad. 2nd and 8. 14.5 to go in the third. They try to get lined up here. 2 receivers each side. In the shotgun as Lamar takes the snap. Drops back. Quick throw over the left side. And Zay Flowers makes the catch underneath. And he follows a block. And then slips through. Spinning at their own 45-yard line. And that is where this drive will continue. Another first down. Gain of 18. Ooh, some pushing and shoving at the end of the play. Zay Flowers, dude. This guy, he is so shifty and he is fun to watch. He really is. Takes a snap, handoff up the middle is Gus the Bus. Ooh, Gus the Bus waking up here in the second half. Did his knee not go down there? Is that going to be a 5-yard gain or a 3-yard gain? Wow, his knee did not go down right there? That is incredible. He was like horizontal with the ground and yet still somehow had a burst without putting a knee on there. And instead of a 3-yard gain, it's a 5-yard gain. Here we go. 2nd and 5. Single back formation. Takes a snap. Handoff to the left side is Gus the Bus. Cuts back, and this time we'll get a gain of 2. Sets up 3rd and 3. What do you think of the Ravens DC for head coach next year? I mean, he looks young, and the Ravens defense is well coached. I mean, he fits some of my bills. Oh, and that's what I want is a young defensive coordinator, right? Am I thinking of the right guy? Who's the defensive coordinator? Or is he the defensive coordinator? The young white guy? What the heck's his name? Ravens DC Takes a snap, handoff up the middle. Here is Justice Hill, and Justice Hill gets into the secondary and dives ahead up to the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. Justice Hill showed explosion for about a 17, 18-yard gain. Yeah, the Mike McDonald did. How old is this guy? He can't be that old. Yeah, born in 87, so he's got to be, what, 36? 36 years old. He was the Michigan defensive coordinator, now the Ravens defensive coordinator, former Ravens linebackers coach. Interesting. Okay, maybe. Single back formation, Lamar Jackson. Changing the play at the line here. Puts Ricard in motion to the left. Pitch play to the left is for Mitchell. Mitchell trying to cut it outside, and this time nowhere to go. And Kendricks and Mack and everybody were there to blow that play up. Maybe loss of a yard. Yeah, Mike McDonald. Defensive quality control at Georgia from 2011 to 2013. He's been a part of some great organizations. Maybe. That would be a rapid ascent, huh? Here we go. 2nd and 11. 3 receivers to the right. Lamar Jackson in the shotgun. Takes a snap, drops back. Lamar, pressure coming, has to get rid of it, and does, and not very accurate on that one. He had a lot of pressure around him. He just had to sling that thing out there. 3rd and 11 now at the Chargers 30. When was the dude? It looked like in 2021. 2021, he was the Michigan defensive coordinator. He's been the Ravens defensive coordinator. This is his 2nd year. $11:02 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Lamar Jackson in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right. Takes a snap. Blitz coming. Floats it out there to the left side. Looking for OBJ and overthrows him. Incomplete. And a field goal attempt will be coming up here for Justin Tucker. And that'll be just enough to beat me if he does make this in the field goal range. I think that'll put me out of my misery if he makes this. Yeah, I'm up by a half point. So here comes Justin Tucker. 1 for 1 on the night from 42. This one will be for 48. He developed Hutchinson then? Yeah. 48-yard attempt. Looks like it'll be, yep, from the left hash. Here we go. We have the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is right down the middle. No doubter, and it's now a 13-3 lead with the Ravens on top. Yeah, I mean, Mike McDonald could be a very interesting dude. I don't know who he would hire as his offensive coordinator. Obviously, that's going to be a big deal, especially with a young quarterback. But this guy fits a lot of my bills. You know, I did prefer an offensive coordinator, though, is what I would have rather had. But, I mean, you're coming from a great organization in Baltimore. I know nothing about him as far as a leader or anything like that, but he's got a really good resume. Some really good defenses under his belt and groups that he was a part of. Ravens defensive backs coach, Ravens linebackers coach, defensive assistant. So he's got some experience on multiple levels. That's something that Andy Reid talked about, how he was a really big offensive line coach. And that's all he wanted to do was be an offensive line coach, is what he really liked about it. And then they had to move into the tight ends room. Then they had to move into the quarterbacks room. And he started to learn. I don't know if he ever did a wide receiver room, but he started to learn from multiple angles the offense. And he actually attributed that, because I think it was with Mike Holmgren that he did that with in the 90s with the Green Bay Packers. And he attributed that to why he became a really good head coach, is because he had a lot of experience, or a good offensive coordinator, and then eventually became a great head coach with the multiple angles of experience. And it looks like he's got that. I mean, he's got different rooms under his belt as far as the defensive backs, linebackers coach at separate times. Then you have a defensive coordinator in Michigan, defensive corner back with the Ravens. I like that. Did you play the grid at halftime? I did. We did. Check out my mock draft. All right. Check out the mock draft. You DM'd it to me? Okay, here we go. Whoa. Here's the mock draft. Scary. Here we go. Caleb Williams, number 1 to Atlanta. Atlanta goes up and gets Caleb Williams. I actually don't hate that. That's wild, but I don't hate that. I figure that the Bears do want to trade out of that spot. Then you got Drake May. You got one of the best tackles in this draft class going number 3 to the Patriots. Makes sense. Except they need a quarterback. I don't know who the next best quarterback would be. But yeah, Keon Coleman, Marvin Harrison, Joe Alt to the Packers. We go Dallas Turner, an edge rusher. Interesting. Corner Kool-Aid. They named their son Kool-Aid. Jared Verse, edge rusher for the Bears. Where did they have to trade it with the Falcons? Wait. Where's... Oh, never mind. Duh. Marvin Harrison Jr. and then an edge rusher. Okay. J.C. Latham. Latu. All right, there's the kick from Brock Bowers, number 14, to the Chargers. There's the kick from Tucker, and it will be a touchback. Michael Penix to Seattle. Interesting. I know nothing about these players yet. I know Emeka and Buka is pretty good for the Buckeyes. Obviously overshadowed by Marvin Harrison, but we'll see. All right, here we go. Chargers have the ball at their own 25-yard line. Put Keenan Allen in motion. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle is Eckler, and Eckler will dive ahead for a gain of about 1.5 yards. Excuse me. I want no player named Dallas. Yeah. 2 receivers each side. Takes the snap. Quick throw over to the right side. It'll be caught. And Quentin Johnston will dive ahead for a gain of 8.5 or so. Has to run the same O language as EB, yeah. In the shotgun, 2 receivers each side. Takes the snap, drops back, looking, pumping. Has to throw it over the middle, and incomplete. Looking for the rookie Quentin Johnston. And that'll be Roquan Smith knocking it away. 4th and 1 at their own 34. And just like that, it's a 3-and-out. Chargers getting rid of the football. Kool-Aid is... No skill players at 1 offensive tackle. It depends on what we do in free agency, right? But yeah, obviously I would love a tackle. Love a tackle. Here's J.K. Scott to punt it away. There's the kick. Duvernay back to return. Fair catch called at about the 13-yard line. So with just under 10 minutes to play here in the third quarter, Ravens get the ball back with a 10-point lead, 13-3, and the Chargers have their work cut out for them. The Falcons jump up to keep the Patriots from getting one of the top 2 QBs. Gotcha. We need 2 offensive tackles however we can get them. Yeah, exactly. 100%. Need a left guard especially, too. Ricky Stromberg could be the center. I like Ricky Stromberg. But we'll see. We shall see. Anyway, how many we got in here? We got 66 of you in here. Appreciate you. If you haven't already, hit the like button and subscribe. We got a game. How close are we? We were 6 away earlier. We are now 5 away. So we need 5 more subscribers to hit 5,200. It's pretty cool. We gained a draft spot today. The Giants won, so we moved up past them. Moving on up to the least side. That's right. And a 4th rounder and someone else's trash won't do it. Yeah, exactly. Agreed, Bod. If we have a top 5 pick, then Olu Fashanu, and then try to get another 1st rounder and get Joe Alt. That would be nuts to get both of those, but that's not going to happen. Yeah, I mean, we'll do a lot more deep dive into these prospects later, but yeah, it's going to be good. Eventually, what we might do is on Tuesdays, instead of doing a film review of the game, because we're going to start not caring, who knows? Maybe we should start that this Tuesday. Maybe we start just looking up prospects on Tuesdays. So it's still a film review, but we just start looking up prospects instead. I'm going to put that to a poll. I'm actually curious what you guys think. Start a poll. What would you rather do on Tuesdays? Commanders film review? Or NFL draft prospects film review? I already don't care. When we turned the corner week 6, I really stopped giving a darn. Yeah. Here we go. Hand up. Nope. Fakes it. And Lamar Jackson keeps it, running ahead for a gain of about 8. Hey, Tim, can we be eliminated? Yeah. Nine and a half to go in the 3rd quarter. We got to make it to the playoffs? Yeah. Here we go. 2nd and 2 for the Ravens. 2 receivers each side. Now Likely goes in motion to the left. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle is Mitchell, and Mitchell slips a tackle, and he's into the secondary. Stiff arms a man, slips a tackle, and dives ahead up to the 49-yard line of their own. And it's a 29-ish yard gain. 1st down, Ravens. Keaton Mitchell. He looks great. That's awesome. I don't know what his 40 was, but he looks quicker than necessarily fast, you know? Just a nice, quick dude. Here we go. Single back formation, puts Ricard in motion, fakes the pitch. Oh, he has the pressure in front of him, and he has to just throw it away, and that's going to be an intentional grounding. Yeah, he does not get it past the line of scrimmage, and that is definitely going to be intentional grounding, and I think he was even still in the box, and so that's a 12-yard loss. I mean, he could have gotten rid of it if he threw it actually across the line of scrimmage and out of bounds, but instead, he threw it just almost straight sideways, and that's not going to cut it. So that's a 12-yard loss after the penalty, and it's going to be 2nd and 22, loss of down. Yeah, I kind of took this season off. I know we were going to be bad in the first half of the season, then the D 100% fall apart. I just didn't pay any attention this year. I hear you, dude. I hear you, bud. There's a reason I predicted 6-11. It sucks. Here we go. Takes a snap, play action. Looking, slips up, and throws it over the middle of the field, and has his man is Nelson Aguilar, and Aguilar will get the 1st down. You gotta be kidding me. 2nd and 22, the Ravens get a 1st down. The Chargers defense is in shambles. Brandon Staley just needs to go. He needs to be fired. Here comes Tim with the why you don't draft RBs in the 1st round. You're figuring it out, Ryuki. You're figuring it out. Takes a snap, quick throw. Oh, nearly intercepted by Asante Samuel Jr., who reads the screen, and he ran the route better than the receiver. Oh, that would have made this game interesting. How did he drop that? Wow. Oh, you got to make that catch, Asante. Wow. All right. 4th and inches. Man, did the Ravens get screwed on another spot? That looked like it should have been definitely first down on the play before. And now they have 4th and inches. If they fail again, jeez. Well, it all starts with free agency and draft. You have failures in charge. What can you expect? Yeah, exactly. I'd hope it'd click around week 6, but it never happened. Yeah. You can find a great to decent RB in the 7th round. Exactly. Yeah, that was a first down for Aguilar. It's crazy. But I mean, they can't change it now. You can't change it now. So 4th and inches, 7:58 to go in the 3rd. The Chargers have another opportunity with a big stop here. Can they get it? The refs are absolutely terrible. Yeah, this is not good. Takes a snap, handoff up the middle is Gus the Boss, and huge hit by Kenneth Murray, but a better second effort by Gus the Boss. Murray comes in and waylays him, and it looked like it was going to be successful to tackle for him loss, but it's spinning off of it and diving it ahead was Gus Edwards. Wallop. But no one was there to actually help him prevent from getting the first down marker. He does get it. Move the chains. 1st and 10 here for the Ravens. Puts this likely in motion right to left. Takes the snap. Drops back. Looking. Scanning. Throws it over the middle and incomplete. Looking for Rashad Bateman, but he threw it in the dirt. 2nd and 10. With how bad the NFC is, Washington can still back into the 7th seed. It's just shh. First of all, look at our schedule. All right, that ain't happening. We got Dallas again. We got the Niners. We got the Dolphins. We have the Rams. We have the Jets. It's bad, okay? It's bad. Here we go. Man in motion is Zay Flowers. Takes a snap. He's going to sling it out there for the screen. Zay, he got touched. Was he not down? But either way, he's going to lose 2 yards on the play. But that was interesting. I thought when he made that first juke, did he have no knees or elbows or nothing on the ground? Good gosh, he got low. Jets suck, not defensively. Not defensively. With our luck, we'll throw 2 pick sixes or something crazy. Yeah, his knee is down. But did he actually touch him while he was down? Either way, it's a loss on the play, but I think that was probably missed. Here we go. In the shotgun, 3 receivers to the right. Takes a snap. Drops back. Lamar Jackson steps up. Pressure coming. Gets rid of it to the left side, and he had a man open. But it's off the hands, incomplete. Now at the 44-yard line, the Ravens on 4th and 15 will be forced to punt. And by the way, they did say he lost those couple of extra yards on the replay assists. It's weird when they're allowed to use replay assist. What is the replay assist? When is that allowed? NFL replay assist. What is that for? How does replay assist work? Penalty enforcement confirmation on the proper down. Spot on the foul. Here's the play. Fair catch going to be called at about the 16-yard line by Davis. All right. Game clock administration. Possession of a loose ball. Complete or incomplete pass. Loose ball touching a boundary line, goal line, or in line. Location of the football or a player in relation to a boundary line. Line of scrimmage, line to gain, goal line. A player down by contact when not ruled down on the field. Applies to where there is clear and obvious video evidence to proactively address specific objective rulings, such as spot of the ball or foul, complete or incomplete pass, touching the ball over the line. So why didn't they correct those in real time of those bad ball placements for the Ravens there? Like, why do they pick and choose when they use this replay assist? Like, what's the point of having challenge flags if you have this replay assist? Replay officials located in the NFL stadium, replay booths, and designated members of the officiating department, league office in New York may provide an on-field officials with objective information regarding on-field rulings and the correct application of playing rules. Before, replay officials were permitted to provide input on limited administrative issues and during replay officials. This is stupid. Coaches are still responsible for challenging rulings that are not automatically reviewed by replay. Why aren't they all replayable? Like, why do some and not others? There has been clear and evident ball placement calls in this game that they have not overturned. But for some reason on that one, when the Ravens lose an extra 3 yards or whatever, they do automatically review it. This gotta go. This replay assist has gotta go. You do it all the time or don't do it at all. You can't just pick and choose when you're going to go ahead and like administer this rule. It's terrible. We want to lose to the Jets. We will move up the draft spot with them as well. Yeah, that'd be huge. The Jets players have utterly given up on the season. Yeah. If Mark thinks Washington is going to be the 7th seed, he's very mistaken. Yeah. He's just saying that we have a chance. The only team we have a small shot to beat are the Rams. I don't even think so. 3 receivers to the left. In the shotgun, puts a man in motion. Is Eckler. Takes the snap. Drops back. Throws it over to the right side. Has his man Keenan Allen. And Keenan Allen will dive ahead for a gain of about 13. First down, Chargers. I just want the Bears to win at least one more game, yeah. In the shotgun, takes the snap. Play action. Throws it underneath. It'll be caught by Everett. Everett will be spun down and will be gaining 3 yards on the play. 2nd down and 7 coming up for the Chargers. Herbert, hurry up offense in the shotgun. 2 receivers each side. Tries to get him to jump. Doesn't work. Now changing the play at the line. I think he said radar. Takes the snap, drops back. Herbert setting up the screen. Has Eckler with blockers in front, but nice tackle there by Roquan Smith, but it's not until after he gets a first down. Could have been a huge play, though, if Roquan Smith doesn't make that grab. Look at the rough of the passer rule, yeah. Keep dreaming, buddy. I love this little inside screen to the running back sometimes. Somebody got to block Roquan, though. It's a mistake. 1st and 10. 1st and 10. Herbert in the shotgun. 2 receivers each side. Takes the snap. Hand off. No, play action. Then throws it backside. It'll be caught by Keenan Allen. Ooh. Looked like an offensive lineman was way downfield. Am I crazy? I don't know how they missed that. It looked like he was like 3-4 yards downfield. 3 receivers to the left. Herbert changing the play at the line again. Hurry up offense. 4:20 to go in the 3rd. Down by 10. Bears just need one more as long as we can. Yeah. Here we go. Takes the snap. Play action. Quick throw over to the left side. It'll be caught by Allen. Keenan Allen with the bubble screen gets a gain of 2 or so. Maybe 2.5. Sets up a long 3rd and 1. Don't forget to try Twitter post. Thank you. NFL is lazy and the referees reading this season is at an all-time low. It's crazy, dude. Been wishing, hoping, and praying and even begging for years for the Bears to win more games. Yeah. Here we go. 2 receivers each side. Single back formation on 3rd and a long 1. Takes the snap. Play action. Throws it outside of the right. It's tipped. Did he catch that? No. Incomplete. Van Noy got a hand on it. And it's Stone Smart. I thought he may have actually... Does he snag this? I don't think so. It would have been nasty one-handed. No, he does not get it. He does not get it. Incomplete. Van Noy That was a big play there by Van Noy. But now it's 4th and 1. What are they going to do? They keep the offense on the field. Here we go. In the shotgun is Herbert. 2 receivers each side. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle. Eckler will fight and get the first down. Austin Eckler for a gain of 2. Move the chains, and the Chargers stay alive here with 3.5 to go. Just over 3 minutes now in the third quarter. Here we go. In the shotgun, puts Keenan Allen in motion to the right, takes a snap. Play action, quick throw over to the right side is Allen. Allen makes, no, Kyle Hamilton gets a hold of his ankle to drag him down. I thought he nearly slipped the tackle. As soon as I was about to say he slips the tackle, Kyle Hamilton gets a hold of that ankle, drags him down. Yeah, that's a tough call by Justin Herbert to throw it out there. He didn't really have the numbers that he thinks he had. Three receivers to the left. Empty backfield set, takes the snap, blitz coming. And then he going pressure to the right side and incomplete. Looking for Johnson. 3rd and 12 now for the Chargers. Stevens did the seatbelt, put the straps on him. And Quinston Johnston, a little slow to get up. I think that's more ego than actual injury. He does get up on his own accord. The Bears draft Kalen Williams. Might just be a Commanders fan. Dude is a crybaby, yeah. Yeah, Quinston Johnston, he reminds me of a Josh Dotson. He really does. Just a big for no reason and doesn't really get the separation. He's not really that great. Really not a good first-round pick for the Chargers. I want Tim's in the game again. We're going to play the Bears on on Thursday night again. Next year, probably. What's the odds we play the Bears again? 100%. Literally. I mean, not technically 100%, but literally 100%. I mean, there's always a chance that one of, I don't know, you know what? I guess it's between us and the Giants. Because basically, you play whoever is in the other NFC divisions that are at the same rank as you. So if we finish 4th and the Bears finish 4th in the division, then we play each other next year. So I guess it's not 100% because it's between us and the Giants. But because the Giants beat us twice, most likely they will, they'll get it. Marvin Harrison Jr., I want a crystal ball to see where he goes. Caleb Williams will be a Falcon. Drake May will be a Giant. That's your prediction. I like it. That dude is a monster as long as he stays healthy. Yeah, he's 6'4", can run a nasty route. Yeah, Marvin Harrison Jr. is sick. Will we have better coaching and better team next season and we'll beat the Bears? There you go. Right now, we've split with the Bears on Thursday night, week 5. Can see Drake May to New England, yeah. Packers could still finish last in the NFC North. Is that true, too? The Packers are pretty brutal, but they just won. I don't think they can now. I mean, technically they can, but yeah. And I think Penix will go higher than folks might expect. Penix Jr. is definitely interesting out of Washington. He's definitely an interesting dude. But that's when I remember Dorian Thompson-Robinson beat him, DTR, last year. But I don't know what's going on this year with Washington. Can't believe it is a goal of the fan base to beat the Bears. I feel honored as a Bear fan. Best of luck. All right, 3rd and 12 coming up for the Chargers here. Third and 12. Takes the snap, play action. Flag immediately. Most likely a false start or an illegal formation or something. They just call the play dead immediately. Especially considering you have beaten us all the time. Yeah. False start. Number 64 offense. False start. That is Will Clapp. And that'll... No, it's false start on... Yeah, it's Will Clapp. So 3rd and 17 coming up for the Chargers. How is Penix pronounced? That's how I pronounce it. I don't know how other people do. Penix, his stock has fallen. Jaden Daniels is going up. Interesting. 3 receivers to the left. Takes the snap. 4-man rush. Quick throw over to the left side. And then they pitch it to Eckler, and Eckler gets the first down. Another design of the hook and ladder, and it succeeds. Wow. They throw it to the left on the slant, and then they sling it out there to Eckler all the way to the other side of the field, and it's a first down. And he throws it backwards. It's perfectly designed, and it succeeds. Oh, John Harbaugh's challenging it. What is he challenging? Was it? That was not a forward pass. Hold on. I didn't think it was in real time, but maybe we got to take a quicker look. It looked good, but does it actually go backwards or not? It looks backwards to me. It looks backwards to me, but what do I know? I mean, that was a terrible replay angle of it. I don't know why they showed that angle. I mean, it wasn't super far backwards. I kind of see the confusion, but I think it was. John Harbaugh was cooked. Wish more teams would lateral. Yeah. It's dangerous, though. It's a dangerous play. Bears play Minnesota tomorrow night. Yes, they do. John Harbaugh's cooked. That's funny. All right, so plays under review. I think that's a poor challenge, if I'm being honest. I don't think he got there. But also, how is it only a 14-yard play? They said he got... Oh, wait, never mind. I see what they're saying. They said he ran it for about 4-ish yards, then pitched it back one play, and then he ran for another 14. Got it. Never mind. Makes sense. Jaden Daniels has 36 touchdowns, 4 picks for the year, and 3,500 yards. Wow. That's fantastic. 9-1 TD to interception rate. That's unbelievable. If Ron stays next season for some ungodly reason, there's absolutely no good reason for Washington national broadcast. He's not going to be here. That's not happening. Shanu or Joe Alt. Yeah. A tackle would be awesome. Yep, stand. I don't know why stand. It should be confirmed, but they say call on the field stands for whatever reason. Mm-hmm. Wow, that was actually pretty close. That was much closer than I thought it was. 3 receivers to the left, takes a snap. Herbert looking, scanning, throws it over to the left side, and incomplete off the hands of Guyton. 2nd and 10. Hey, Tim, if you are the Bears, do you really go another year trying to figure it out with Justin Fields as the guy, or do you take Caleb Williams? I mean, if you can get the value for the first overall pick, I would do it. I like Justin Fields still. I really do. Second and 10. In the shotgun is Herbert. Man in motion. 2 receivers each side, takes the snap. Looking, throws it over the right side. It'll be caught. And it is Keenan Allen. And he'll be a gain of about 8.5 here. It's a long drive brewing here for the Chargers as they go up to the Baltimore 30-yard line. Takes a snap, handoff up the middle here, and nice run for a first down, and he gets a gain of about 5 on 3rd and 1. Move the chains for the Chargers. Up to the 25-yard line. Caleb Williams isn't number 1 anymore? Yeah, Caleb Williams has struggled against top teams. That's the biggest concern. You go look at his stats against the top defenses and top teams in the league, it's bad. Here we go, in the shotgun. Puts Davis in motion to the right, 2 receivers each side. Takes a snap play action, getting out there to the screen. And nice play by Kyle Van Noy to shut that down quickly. Only a gain of 2 on the play, 2nd and 8. Do we have to make the call on Jamin Davis's 5th-year option in the upcoming offseason? No. Wait. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Who's your number 1 long snapper in the draft? All right, 2nd down and 8. Herbert in the shotgun. Kelly switches sides of the backfield. Now on the right. Oh, Kyle Hamilton looks like he's going to be bringing a blitz. 1 second on the play clock. And they don't get it. That's a delay of game. Wow, Justin Herbert not understanding the play clock situation. And that's going to be a delay of game and another 2nd down play come out. No, I completely agree with Staley to let the clock run out. I hate when teams waste their timeouts in the second half. I completely agree with that. Whoa. Okay, they let the clock run, and that'll be the end of the 3rd quarter. Interesting. Penalties don't shut... Wait, what? Wait, a delay of game penalty doesn't stop the clock? Wait a minute, that's dumb. What if I was just the Ravens right now with a 10-point lead? You just run the ball up the middle, get the clock to run, and then you just take delay of games until 5 minutes. And then you punt. Like, what the heck? Like, I could just take delay of games over and over again and just kill half the quarter if I'm up by 2 touchdowns or something? Why wouldn't you stop the clock after the penalty there? That's weird. That's a weird rule. Anyway. All right, let's get to Twitter posts. What does Yuki have for us today? What does Yuki have? Ludacris performing above the Atlanta Falcons crowd? What? They have him harnessed up above the crowd? That is ridiculous. That is ludicrous. But NFL on CBS. NFL playoff picture right now. Eagles 1, San Francisco 2, Detroit 3, Atlanta 4. Dallas is right now in the wild card spot. Minnesota and Seattle makes sense. Green Bay, Rams, New Orleans, and Tampa listed in the hunt as it currently stands. For the AFC, you have the Chiefs 1 seed for now. Unless the Ravens win today, Ravens would then take the 1 seed back. Then you have so they will be 1 and 2. Then you have Jacksonville, you have Miami, as division winners as 3 and 4. Then you have Pittsburgh, Cleveland, and Indianapolis currently in the wild card spots. You have Houston, Denver, Buffalo, Cincinnati, and Chargers in the hunt currently. What was called roughing the passer instead of fourth down stop by the Broncos? Took a huge shot here and injured. Got replaced by P.J. Walker. Wow. Seahawks signed former Cowboy second-round pick Kelvin Joseph to the practice squad. Okay. Eagles Jalen Hurts, the first QB in NFL history to have 3 straight seasons of 10-plus rushing touchdowns. Interesting. Here we go. 3 receivers bunched to the left. Herbert in the shotgun to start the fourth quarter. Looking, quick throw over to the left side. It'll be caught by Keenan Allen, and Allen will go out of bounds after a gain of 7. Third down coming up. The delay of games are interrupted by a defensive penalty. You can do it 3 more times as long as the clock is above 5 minutes of the fourth quarter. That's what I'm saying. It's weird. The game clock was at 7 seconds left. Yeah, I don't know why they let it run. 3 receivers to the right. Man in motion is Keenan Allen. Takes the snap, looking, scanning, stepping up, throws it over to the left side. It'll be nice hit, but good catch by Everett. Gets walloped by Stone, or was it Smith who made the tackle? Either way, but Everett made the nice catch. Who came up and made that hit? Was that Roquan or was that Stone that made the initial contact? Yeah, it was Stone. Nice hit by Stone and then tackle from behind by Roquan Smith. Does he avoid the helmet to helmet? Got to be careful. Close. Good tackle, though. Allen in motion, left to right, 2 receivers each side. Takes a snap, looking to his left, scans the field, setting up the screen, and nobody blocks Patrick Queen or Roquan Smith. And it's a tackle for a 4-yard loss. Eckler gets absolutely annihilated immediately. So, Tim, after review, we need to get Nate Boyer for long snapper. Got it. Noted. In the noggin. NFC South is horrible, yeah. Second and 14, 3 receivers to the left. In the shotgun. Takes the snap. Looking, scanning, pumping. Now he's going to try to just throw it into the flat for Kelly. And Kelly trying to do anything to stay in bounds. And he actually does turn it into a positive play of a yard. Good moves there by Kelly. Only if we trade up for him, Pig. Yeah. 70% favor. Well done, K-Pizzle. Rodgers will return Christmas Eve and get us blown out. Yeah. That's crazy that he's going to come back in one season with an Achilles tear. That's nuts. 3 receivers to the left. Third and 14. Takes the snap. Drops back. Herbert steps up. Looking. He gets hit as he throws. And it's going to be a sack fumble. The Ravens have it. Are you serious? Clowney ends up with the football. Justin Herbert held onto the ball too long, and he gets hit as he puts his arm back, and it's a sack fumble, and that'll be 4 turnovers on the day for the Chargers. Let's take a look, confirm, yep, that, oh, wait a minute. I don't think that ball comes out until his arm's going forward. Hold the phone. He got hit before his arm was going forward, but I think that ball was coming forward. Oh, it's so quick. In fast motion, it's hard to tell. In slow motion, though, like he got hit as he comes back, but then he's like going forward and then the ball spins out. I don't know. Why would I think Herbert is better than Sam this year? I mean, he has 19 touchdowns and 5 interceptions before this game, so. Tuck rule, yeah. Rodgers got hurt without being touched. That's what, those ACL, Achilles, things like that, that's what happens. It's non-contact injuries. It sucks. Ravens even so talented, they make Clowney look like we all expected he was drafted, yeah. The Bears winning or losing is a win-win for Washington. If Bears win, odds are the Washington inside top 5. If Bears lose, their second-round pick is more valuable. Yeah, true. I mean, I feel like us and the Bears. I don't know. I'm fine with the top 5. Anywhere in the top 5. I don't need a super high pick. I don't know. I guess actually I would rather us have a higher first rounder than a higher second rounder. Because so much stuff could happen in the early second. Just need Lamar to score. I got to pay parlay on him. Good luck. Roger got sacked because the D-line felt bad about it. I guess technically it was kind of, but it was like kind of like a, yeah, because he did get sacked and he was like kind of pushing off of it, right? That's right. I remember him spinning, getting spun down. Now that I think about it. But yeah, now I remember it. It still sucks. Jeez, Lamar Jackson's just slicing and dicing this defense. All right, here we go. 3 receivers bunch to the right, takes a snap, handoff up the middle is Gus the Bus, and Gus will dive ahead for a gain of 4. It's a 12:20 to go in the fourth quarter. I feel like his arm was coming forward there when he actually lost it. That's just me, I guess. Achilles isn't no contact, it's ACL that's no contact. Achilles 100% could be no contact. When you explode off that foot, I mean, Junior Gillette had it happen. You explode off that foot and then you just blow out your Achilles tendon. But his was not. You are right. 3 receivers to the left. Takes a snap, drops back, looking, and batted down at the line of scrimmage. Good defense. It is Tui Palutu coming up and knocking it down. So 3rd and 5 here coming up for the Ravens. I hope you guys took that under bet that I called earlier. But I did pick the Chargers +3. So hopefully the Chargers get a garbage touchdown here to make it a 3-point game. Kirk Cousins' injury was no contact. I don't know. Because he thought I kicked him hard as hell, yeah. Takes a snap, drops back, looking, pumping, pressure coming. He does escape it, though. Going deep, and Zay Flowers cannot handle it. Incomplete. He's looking around for a flag and can't believe he didn't get it. I don't know if he had an argument. It kind of looked like the guy did have his hand in there a little early. I don't know if he was looking for the football. I'm not sure. Yeah, he's looking for the ball. He's getting his head around. Yeah, that's his hand is definitely in there, but he's turning his head, and that's all that matters. Here comes the kick from Stout. Davis back to return. He could be dangerous. Let's see if he can get out there. All right, he gets around the first guy, trying to follow his blocks around to the right side. He's doing it so far, and he will get a nice return. Up to the 40-yard line. So Justin Herbert and the offense will have pretty good field position here. A lot of pushing and shoving at the end of the game. At the end. Whoa, you got to be careful. All right. No flags thrown right now, though. Ooh, Justin Herbert was in the tent, but he's coming out of the tent, and he is going to be on the field. We're going to have a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back. Yeah, Cousins had an Achilles injury. He just stepped up in the pocket and it bursted. Ugh. Lamar Jackson is the best QB in the league on a good day. And when he isn't injured, like this game against, like his game against the Lions, he's not the best quarterback in the league, but he is amazing. He is absolutely incredible. Like, obviously, when the dude is at his height, it's Patrick Mahomes. I mean, there's nobody who has a better height right now than Mahomes. But Lamar Jackson, when he's on his game, he is a stud. There's no doubt about it. This year's the year of the torn Achilles, apparently. Yeah, it's crazy. I think it's just players are becoming stronger and stronger, and these tendons are just not able to handle the explosion that these people are having most of the time. Like, even the quarterbacks, but it's interesting. It also might be a thing of freaking steroids. Who knows? You blow up your muscles in a certain way, but the tendons don't keep up. Because, yeah, people forget, like, those are important to really build up strength. They build up strength just like muscles do. But anyway, I don't know. Because I think of Junior Gillette. Junior Gillette was just so explosive. He tore his first one. Washington picked him up, tore his first Achilles, and then he did it again. Then he tore his other one. Yeah, August 26th, after completing training camp, it was announced that he tore his left Achilles tendon a week prior to the first game of the season and would spend the entire 2015 on the injured reserve. He was placed on the injured reserve list on August 31st. On November 16th, 2015, Gillette was suspended for 2 weeks for violating league's personal conduct policy coming from a domestic violence. That stinks. But then after Gillette's rehabbing the left injury, he signed a 1-year deal for up to $4 million for the upcoming 2016 season. On March 15th, Ian has announced Gillette then tore his right Achilles tendon, missed the entire 2016 season. Sucks. He was supposed to be something special, too. Here we go. Keenan Allen in motion left to right, takes the snap. Looking, scanning, throws it over to the right side, has his man Keenan Allen pushed out of bounds after a gain of 7. Second down and 3. What was Armani Rogers' season-ending injury? It was either that or the Armani Rogers. That may have been also an Achilles. I'm not sure. I don't remember. Is that or an ACL? But I'm not sure. Oh, Herbert's going to keep it after... and he's got room to run! A blocker in front! And he gets tripped up from behind by Patrick Queen. And it's a huge run by Justin Herbert inside the red zone of the Chargers. Armani Rogers' injury. What did he end up with? Yep, Achilles. Sad. Wow, 35-yard run by Herbert. Patrick Queen doing a good job not giving up on the play. And there you go. So 1st and 10 from the 17 here for the Chargers. Justin Herbert, man. Reminds me a little bit of that Daniel Jones hidden speed, or, like straight line runner. He got those long legs and get moving. But Patrick Queen, he's a fast linebacker, and he tripped him up. Oh, Patrick Queen a little banged up on the play. Hopefully he's all right. Most of you are too young, but Jurgensen last 2 seasons for glory under Coach Allen were ruined after he blew up his Achilles. He got mop-up duty in the playoff loss against the Rams. Ugh, that sucks. Here we go. 2 receivers to each side. Puts a man in motion is Keenan Allen. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle here is Austin Eckler. Eckler, decent gain of about 6 up to the 12-yard line. Second down and 4 coming up for the Chargers. The Bears have more winnable games in the year than the Packers do. Interesting. Second and 4. 10 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Herbert in the shotgun. 3 receivers bunch to the right. Now Keenan Allen motions to the left. 2 receivers each way. Takes the snap. Drops back. Looking, scanning. Going to throw it underneath. It'll be caught by Eckler. Eckler will get the first down and a few more. Up to the 5-yard line. First and goal, Chargers. So we have 9:45 to go here in the fourth quarter. First and goal. 9.5 to go. Chargers trying to complete the comeback here. There's Michael McDonald ticked off. Here we go. 2 receivers each side. In the shotgun. Man in motion is Allen. To the right. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle is Eckler. Eckler gets spun down after a gain of 2 up to the 3-yard line. Roquan Smith in on the tackle. 2nd and goal from the 3. There's Kellen Moore. Former journeyman quarterback. Turned offensive coordinator for the Cowboys. And then came over here to the Chargers. 2nd and goal. Under 9 minutes to play. 2 receivers each side. Herbert. Puts a man in motion as Keenan. Takes the snap. Drops back. Looking. Throws it over the middle of the field. And he had Guyton. But he overthrew him to the left. And now it'll bring up 3rd and goal from the 3. Kyle Hamilton with decent coverage. But it looked like he had Guyton with a step. Yep, Guyton had a little step, but he overthrew him a little bit too far outside. If he put a little bit more air under it, maybe he could have had it. Here we go, 3rd and goal from the 3. 2 receivers each side. Eckler in motion, takes a snap, looking, throwing over the left side. It'll be caught and fought into the end zone is Gerald Everett. Gerald Everett into the end zone, and it's a 4-point game pending an extra point. The Chargers finally punch it in here with 8:32 to go in this 4th quarter. And now it's up to the Ravens to ice this game out. Would you pick up Saquon Barkley if he hits free agency for less than $5 million? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I would love that. Yeah. Did Barkley only sign a 1-year deal, though? Here we go. We have the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. So it is now a 3-point game here in Los Angeles, 13-10, with 8:32 to go in the 4th. I love the reverse body slam into the end zone. Yeah, he just, boom! Well, it goes straight backwards over the smaller safety. I would probably sign Saquon for like 10 mil. Saquon's a monster. Like, I would go on the higher end of what I would think of running back is worth. And, I mean, people think that, Ezekiel got, like 15 mil a year? Way too much. But, Saquon's a monster. I'd probably go up to 10. Yeah, he could become a free agent next offseason. Gotcha. Like, he's a good enough weapon and all around that I think 10 mil would be okay for a guy like that. I'd be surprised if the Giants re-signed Saquon. I wouldn't. He's like the face of their franchise. They love him. Would have beat Miami if Sun was QB? Yeah. The Bears beat Minnesota tomorrow. They will be 4-8 after week 13. And the Bears could be 5-7 entering the week 14. The Bears play the Packers week 18, so last is available. Fair enough. Why aren't the Ravens not blowing out this pathetic excuse of a defense? Yeah, they haven't been able to put enough points on the board. It's crazy. Why aren't might lose Gibson in free agency? That's fine. I don't care. Mayhew's set to be fired at the end of the season. Who's our next new GM? I'm late. Just got off work. What up, Will? I don't know who it will be. I don't know. Don't know. That's who I want, a God Mod. That's who I want. So we have 8:32 to go in the fourth. It's a touchback here for the Ravens. So the Ravens will get the ball at their own 25. Let's see what happens. Who is winning MVP? Shoot, I don't even know. Here comes the kick. There it is. And it will be a touchback. I mean, I think Tyreek Hill, honestly, he's been the most important player on that Miami team. Have an incredible statistical season. Like, I don't think I would go Jalen Hurts. All right, like, I mean, he does have 10 touchdowns, which is credible on the ground. Maybe it's Hurts, but even though he's not really an MVP, it's CJ Stroud's MVP to lose. Nah, he's thrown too many picks and lost a couple of games now. Here we go. 3 receivers bunched to the left in the shotgun. Takes a snap, play action, looking, pumping, steps up, throws underneath, and he's going to be caught by Gus the Bus, and Gus will turn upfield and get a first down. Gain of 11. Good, quick first down play, and it will keep the clock moving here and move the chains. I got Lamar if he stays uninjured and Gus stops stealing his tutties. I don't think Lamar either. I don't know. MVP got to go to the winner of the tush push, yeah. All right, we crossed the 8-minute mark, 1st and 10. Pistol formation, Zay Flowers in motion right to left, takes the snap. Handoff up the middle is Gus the Bus. Gus will follow his blocks and get a gain of about 4 or so on the play. Jason Kelsey, yeah. That would be something. Jason freaking Kelsey. No way, though, right? I don't know. I feel like Tyreek Hill has a very good argument. I really do. All right, 2nd and 5. 2 receivers each side. Lamar Jackson changing the play at the line here. Ricard switches sides on the right side now. Takes the snap. Handoff to the right side is Mitchell. Mitchell finds a crease, stays on his feet, then goes out to the right side and out of bounds after a gain of 12. Pushed out of bounds by Asante Samuel Jr. Without CJ Stroud, the Texans are not 6 and 5. Meh. Taylor Swift is MVP? That's funny. All right, here we go. 13 to 10. Ravens trying to ice this game out. Chargers defense needs to step up here. 2 receivers each side. Here comes that soft coverage. That's a false start. Yeah, that's a false start on Ronnie Stanley there. Yeah, Stanley definitely jumped really early on that one. So that'll be a false start. See, and now will the clock continue to run after that false start? So can they run an extra 30 seconds off the clock or 25 seconds off the clock with the lead? Like, are they going to place the ball and the clock continues to run? I think that's just stupid. Wow, Ravens have a heck of a schedule to end the year. Here we go, in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the left, empty backfield set. At the 48, takes a snap, quick throw over the right side. It'll be caught by Zay. Zay Flowers will get tackled in a gain of 5. So it gets the penalty yards back. So yeah, they didn't start the clock there. Why didn't they start the clock after the penalty? It's so weird. The NFL was so inconsistent with its rules. That's the worst part by a mile. The inconsistencies is nuts. All right, 6 minutes to go here in the fourth. 2 receivers each side. Takes a snap, drops back. Lamar rolling to his right. Keeps his eyes downfield, though. Throws it backside, caught by Mitchell, and Mitchell cuts it upfield and gets the first down. Gain of 11. Move the chains for the Ravens up to the 35-yard line, and that puts Justin Tucker inside field goal range. Because it's only a rule for delay of game, which is the worst part. What? Yeah, that's, I mean, okay, what's the difference? I mean, that's ridiculous. I don't understand. Again, consistency. Penalty should stop the clock. Unless it's under 5 minutes, and then there's a 10-second runoff for the team losing. Takes a snap. Hand up. Nope, play action. Lamar Jackson keeps the ball, and it's a gain of 1. Myles Garrett, TJ Watt, CJ Stroud, Tyreek Hill, Lamar Jackson, Sam Howell, Jason Kelsey are all MVP candidates. Sam Howell's not. You can't be an MVP candidate 4-8. Oh, that's cool. Keaton Mitchell's dad, Anthony Mitchell, was a former Raven safety back in the early 2000s. Single back formation, takes a snap, handoff to the right side as Keaton Mitchell. Mitchell will get a nice gain, another one of about 7 yards. And it'll bring up now third down and 3 at the Chargers 28. Chargers got to hold him to a field goal here because then a touchdown could take the lead. All right, here we go. 3rd and 3. Under 4 minutes to play. Clock is moving. 6 seconds on the play clock. 2 receivers each side. Lamar Jackson puts Likely in motion to the left. Takes the snap. Hand off to the right side is Hill, and Hill will get stuffed about 1.5 yards short of the first down. Now, what do the Ravens decide to do? A field goal here forces the Chargers to get a touchdown, and yes, they will settle for a field goal here. 3.5 to go in the 4th quarter. So the Chargers will be theoretically down by 6. Let's see what happens. Who is the current betting favorite for MVP? I don't know. I didn't look it up. Somebody else could look it up. But here we go. MVP betting odds. NFL. According to Vegas Insider, we have Jalen Hurts is the number 1, then Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes, then Tua, then Dak to round out the top 5. From the right hash, the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is no good! Justin Tucker misses it! Wide left! And now the Chargers can tie it with the field goal with under 3 minutes to go. And they're going to get good field position here at the Chargers 34. Wow. Wow. That's nuts. Tyreek Hill is Christian McCaffrey. Dude, how did I forget about Christian McCaffrey? Dude, McCaffrey should 100% be in that conversation. CMC stats right now. Like, between the both, like, his game logs, he just doesn't have it. 16 touchdowns is good, but he doesn't have enough yards for a running back. I mean, he's not even over 1,000 yet. I don't know. It's interesting. Here we go. 2 receivers each side. Herbert in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Handoff, delayed handoff. Slips the first tackle from Queen, but he doesn't get anything back to the line of scrimmage, so Eckler will still lose a yard on the play. Matabike on the tackle. Apparently nobody wants to win this game. Mistakes galore by both teams. Yep. Uh-oh. Matabike is injured on the play. Hopefully he's all right. He's on the ground being looked at. You just can't. I did, but he still only has 400 yards receiving. He does have 16 total touchdowns, which is extremely impressive, but it's just not enough. Like, Jonathan Taylor's year was more impressive a few years ago, and he wasn't even close to MVP, right? Like, to me, I feel like Tyreek Hill has been having a better year. 1,300 total yards, 10 touchdowns. Like, that's incredible for a receiver. On pace to break the record. It's crazy. Anyway, here we go. 2nd and 11. Man in motion. 3 receivers to the left now. Takes a snap. Drops back to pass. Looking, scanning the field. Going to the left side. And he has it. First down to Erickson. Alex Erickson, former Commander and former Bengal, gets his first catch of the game for a first down, gain of 17 up to midfield. There you go, just beating the cover 2. That's a tough throw. Goes it right over the underneath flat defender and underneath the deep safety. 2 receivers each side, takes a snap. Looking, scanning, throws it over to the left side, and nobody's home. Ooh, that's intentional grounding. Incomplete. Would Hill get that MVP or Tua? I don't, like, is Tua, like, really, he's had a lot of interceptions this year, though. He's had a lot of interceptions. He's at 10. Basically only a 2-to-1 touchdown to interception. I don't know. Takes a snap. Blitz coming. Steps up. Throws it underneath. It'll be caught by Guyton. Guyton, shake and bake, and he will get a gain of 5. So 3rd down and 5 coming up here for the Chargers. Hey, Tim, do you think Terry will get to 1,000 yards? It's going to be tough. I hope he finishes strong. I hope they do get him the ball more. Derrick Henry rushed for 2,000 yards 2 or 3 years ago and still didn't win MVP? Yep, true. Henry got 1 MVP vote that year, yeah. Wow. Dude, that is hilarious. Guyton lost his shoe on that one. Literally tackled him out of his cleat. Too funny. Yeah, I mean, Jalen Hurts winning MVP, I mean, that's fair. I mean, but he's not even the best player on that team. Like, what is A.J. Brown's stats right now? A.J. Brown has struggled the last couple of games. He was killing it, but the last 3 games has been bad. He had a lot, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 straight games of 100 yards. 6 straight games of 127 yards or more. He's slowed down the last couple of weeks, but they've still gotten W's, though. They keep winning. I just don't think you could pick anybody on the Eagles. The Eagles are just too stacked. But I don't know. It's crazy. Yep, Mark Mosley, one and only. Did you see Hurts in overtime versus Bills? No, I didn't watch the game. All right, so that's the 2-minute warning here in the 4th quarter that we just hit. 3rd and 6 here for the Chargers. John Harbaugh upset with something. Do you think that incomplete pass was a fumble? I didn't look. I don't know what's going on. All right, so it's 3rd and 6 at the Baltimore 46. Currently, that means it would be a 64-yard field goal for Dicker the kicker. I think that's too far. So you got to get at least another 10 yards to feel real comfortable with Dicker. He is accurate, but I don't know if he has that kind of leg. Did you see Hurts in the end of regulation and overtime? I have him, but he was godly. Good. I do like Hurts. I like Hurts a lot, but I just don't know. Is he having that kind of a year? I guess so. Here we go. 3rd and 6. 3 receivers bunched to the left. Herbert. Takes a snap. Quick throw over to the right side, and it's going to be incomplete. Looking for Eckler. Patrick Queen on the coverage. Now 4th and 6. Chargers have 3 timeouts. You got to go for it. You got to go for it. Fourth and 6. 1:57 to go in the 4th. All right, here we go. Herbert in the shotgun. It could all come down to this. Allen in motion, right to left. 3 receivers bunch to the left. Changing the play at the line. 5 seconds to the play clock. Blitz might be coming. They do send it. Got to get rid of it. Pumping. And he throws it and it's incomplete. And the Ravens send the blitz at the right time. And they get the pressure. That's a defensive play call right there. Mike McDonald putting the pressure on his corners and going after it. Wow. When's the last time you've seen a Jack Del Rio Washington defense do that? I mean, that's a heck of a play call. Gutsy play call. They send a blitz. And it was intentional grounding. I mean, that's great defense. That is great defense. Wow. And it's a penalty. So the Ravens will get the ball here at the Chargers' 44-yard line. So they're already almost in field goal range for Justin Tucker yet again. 62-yarder right now if they wanted it. But the Chargers will have 3 timeouts, so they're not dead yet. Here we go. Duvernay in motion from left to right. Takes a snap. Lamar Jackson keeps it, and he will get up to the 40-yard line. So now it's a 58-yard field goal attempt for... But I think they're going to get the first down, and this is probably over. And you know what that means? Tim's call of the Chargers +3 and the under hit to perfection. Bing! Dude, as long as I don't bet, I'm money. Okay? As soon as I put money on the game, everything goes to haywire. But, hey, I know what I'm talking about. All right? I know what I'm talking about. The commission is trying to rob my Longhorns of a playoff spot and giving it to Oregon. Wait, didn't the Longhorns lose? I know Oregon lost as well. College AP 25. Here we go. In the pistol. Takes a snap. Keeping it, Lamar Jackson, and he will get tackled after a gain of about 3. So sets up 3rd and 3. 1:44 remaining. This would be now a 55-yard field goal attempt. So the Chargers will use their second timeout with 1:44 to go. All right, here we go. 1:44 to go. 1:44. First down here ices this game out. 3 receivers to the right. Lamar Jackson in the shotgun. Puts a man in motion, takes it, and he's going to hand it to Zay Flowers. Cuts it up. First down. No, Zay Flowers, don't score. No, you ruined my Chargers +3. Why did Zay Flowers score? Oh, you jerk. My under is still good. My under is still way under. It was up 49.5, but that ruins my Chargers +3. Why didn't he just kneel down? The game was over if he just knelt down. Darn it. Screw you, rookie. Zay's such a beast. Well done. Baltimore, here comes Justin Tucker for the extra point. We have the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. And it's 20-10. Ravens on top, and this game is all but over. Screw you, Zay. Just lay down. You needed Zay to score to win? Oof. Well, there you go. You got it. You got it. Both lost one game. Texas played OSU in the Big 12. Sam has not really regressed at all? No, I don't think so. Wow. Washington gets the third pick. They have plenty of needs. It might listen to offers. Tim, will you ever learn? Will I ever learn what? Yeah, not yet, but we have a top 3. It means he must have down the stretch. That's not true. We could have lost. Because defense stunk. All right, 1:36 to go in the 4th. Can I get Chargers to get a garbage touchdown here at the end to save my +3? Here we go. 1st and 10. Yeah, counting my chickens. Yeah, exactly. All they needed to do was lay down. This is so dumb. If they laid down, the game was over. 2 receivers each side. Herbert in the shotgun puts Everett in motion now to the right. 3 receivers to the right. Blitz might be coming. They do send it. Herbert drops back. Good pickup, though. Throws it over to the right side, and he has Keenan Allen out of bounds after a gain of about 21. Ravens winning or Chargers insane comeback. I mean, technically there is a path to come back, but they would have to get an onside kick. Allen having a great day. 14 catches, 106 yards. Here we go. 1:30 to go in the 4th. Herbert in the shotgun. 2 receivers each side. Puts Everett in motion now, right to left. 3 receivers to the left. Herbert changing the play here at the line. Got to get reset. Takes the snap, drops back. Looking, has to get rid of it, does to the left side. It's off the hands of Keenan Allen. And it's going to be 2nd and 10. Should still get us 1 or 2 games unless we take it on purpose. They scored up 10 because of it. Yeah. Yep. I do remember that one. Jets versus Browns. Wasn't that early this year? Or was that last year? That was last year. That's right. 2nd and 10. Man in motion is Parham. 3 receivers to the left. Takes the snap. Drops back. Pressure coming. And down goes Herbert. Washington with a big hit. And now it's a loss of 9. 3rd and 19 coming up for the Chargers. Clock is running. 1:10 to go. Now hand the MVP to Jake Elliott for making a 59-yard field goal in the pouring rain. Takes a snap, drops back, looking, throws it to the right side, and throws it to nobody? There's nobody in the area. 4th and 19, 57 seconds left in the 4th. Tim, look into these 2 tackles, Joe Alt and Graham Barton. That's a name I haven't heard yet. I've heard of Joe Alt a lot, but Graham Barton's new to me. I don't get this infatuation with Herbert. Honestly, he always chokes when it matters the most. Oh, I 100% agree. He's super talented, but yeah, he's very unlucky in a lot of ways. Blitz coming, throws it over to the left side, and incomplete. On 4th and 19, game over. 53 seconds, and now the Ravens could kneel it out, and it is all over. Ravens 20, Chargers 10. Taking a look here at the team stats, you got 20 first downs for the Ravens to the 16 of the Chargers. 3rd down conversion rate, you got 4 for 13 for the Ravens, 7 for 15 for the Chargers. Total yards, you have 363 to 279 in the Ravens' favor. Both teams with 5 penalties, 42 yards against the Ravens, 41 against the Chargers, so pretty even in that category. Ravens will win the time of possession battle, about 33.5 to 26.5. Going over to the box score, you got Lamar Jackson, 18 for 32, 177 and a touchdown, was sacked twice. Justin Herbert, 29 for 44, 217, a touchdown, and a pick, was sacked 3 times. He also was their leading rusher, 4 carries, 47 yards for Herbert. Keaton Mitchell, leading ball carrier of the game, 9 carries, 64 yards. Leading receiver in the game, Keenan Allen, 14 catches, 106 yards. And Isaiah Likely, leading receiver for the Ravens, 4 catches for 40 yards. You had a few fumbles in the game. Keenan Allen, Austin Eckler, and Justin Herbert, the 3 best offensive players, all for the Chargers, all losing a fumble today. Big loss there. You have Alohi Gilman leading all tacklers with 9 on defense. And you have Roquan Smith leading the Ravens with 8. Let's see here. Kicking. Justin Tucker went 2 for 3 on the day, 2 for 2 on extra points. Cameron Dicker went 1 for 1 on field goals, 1 for 1 on extra points. Stout had 3 punt attempts, and same as J.K. Scott. 20-10. And turnovers killed the Chargers. You can see it 4-0. And that category alone was enough to absolutely dismantle the Chargers here. And the Ravens get a garbage touchdown at the end to ruin the Chargers +3. Absolutely screwed me. Did pick the under, though. Under 49.5 hit, 20-10. And that is the game. I appreciate all of you in the chat. If you haven't already, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. We will be back tomorrow night for the Bears. I believe Bears will be hosting the Vikings, if I remember correctly. I know it's Bears and Vikings. No, it's Vikings hosting the Bears. So it'll be in Minnesota. But we will be here on the Tim Sports Talk. So please join tomorrow night. And I will see you then. Oh, taking a look here at the vote. So 68% of you pick NFL draft packs and for NFL draft prospects. 32% of you want to continue to do the Commanders film review. You know what? I'm going to sit here and wait. Tell me, if you voted for the Commanders film review, tell me why. Like, what is like the interest in wanting to continue to watch the Commanders film review in a season that we're clearly out of it? Doesn't look like this coaching staff will be here. We know what players we like and don't like. You know, what is the benefit of continuing to watch that film instead of now looking to the future on the NFL draft prospects? What are you guys thinking here? Ravens always use their tight ends. I mean, they could probably make Durham Smith look like a top 10 tight end. I like Isaiah Likely, though. I like him. It's luck of being on the cursed Chargers. They are literally Phillip Rivers and Herbert. Yeah, probably. Good play calling, Tim. Have a good night. Thanks, man. Appreciate you, Antoinette. Prospect film reviewing. Yeah, no more misery, please. Yeah. I'm curious of those who voted for it. I want to know what your thought process is. Mark, better comparison is Drew Brees. They almost ruined him, too, until he went to the Saints. True. But a good comparison is still Phillip Rivers. I mean, it's still the truth. We face the Jets, 49ers, Cowboys again, and also an honorable mention to Aaron Donald. Sam will be under lots of pressure like usual, true. What can a film review show us? Our defense sucks more. Yeah. So nobody's here that wanted to vote? I didn't vote that way, but crazier things have happened. Lol. Yeah. So nobody in the chat still in the chat that voted for the Commanders film review? I already watched the game and was rooting for the Skins. Sucks they lost. Night though. Drew Brees literally carried the Saints. Yeah. Night though. I got practice tomorrow morning. Well, good luck. Glitched. Good luck. Well, if nobody's in the chat is going to try to convince me to continue to watch the Commanders film review, then we probably won't. We're probably just going to do the draft prospects and call it good. So that's probably what we'll start doing on Tuesdays. But hey, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, all that good stuff. I will see you tomorrow night for the Vikings hosting the Bears. And until next time, see ya!